Hello, everybody. Welcome, Shardinians. How are you? I hope you've had a great day. I really do. I have had a good day, but it was a very busy day. It's very, 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 very busy day. Okay, let me just go live on Instagram as well. Let's go live. Hold on one second. You know the drill. Okay, so anyone on Instagram, if you want to join in the conversation, there is the link to get involved in the conversation right here. For those that don't know, I'm all things Sugar and Shay Sade. Hey, and this is the debrief. This is where I talk about and we debrief about Love Island, USA and UK. At the moment, we are talking about Love Island UK, season 12, episode 31, and USA season 7, episode 32. And we have quite a little bit to get through. Everyone's been chatting. To be fair, I put the wrong time. I did put the wrong time because I always try and look it up and then decide like what time the episode finishes, and I thought it finished later. So yeah, but it's okay, it's all good. Everyone's here, that's great. Loving it. Let me see who's in the chat. Oh, there's a lot of chat. Hey, Waving Cactus Eyes. Hey, Simma. Hey, Erin. How you doing? Hey, Ronka, Candice. I'm gonna have to go back and read these messages or the chat. Online, all Lakers as well. Little Rock, how you guys doing? Saf, how you doing? Hey, Abyss. Hey, Sora. Am I giving 90s vibe? Am I? Maybe. I just wanted to hold down my wig a little bit. Love it. Hey, Gilda, how you doing? Oh my gosh. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I kind of like this episode, you know. It was a bit draggy in some places, but no, I liked it. What are we giving it out of 10? Who is your MVP? Oh, is Crispy Bacon here too? Oh, hi, Crispy. How you doing? Sorry if I missed you. Yeah, what are you giving it out of 10? What's the word? Who's your MVP? Who's your villain? Who's your man of the match? Let me know. I think for me, my MVP is Cash. I've got two, Cash and Emma. Honestly, seriously. Oh my God. Seriously. Oh, actually, maybe Tony. But I did like Cash just made me smile. I don't even know. You're just like, brother, not too much from you. I don't want to hear too much from you. What mature things over here. Do you understand? I love that. I loved it. Keisha, thank you so much, Keisha. Thank you. One can say Boris, my MVP. I want to be Billy kissed. Honestly, that was a bar. People had bars today. That was a bar. Yeah, Erin is saying MVP, Tony and Cash. Yeah, I like them two together. They actually they match each other's energy. Saf said there's no MVP. They all need to go home. Saf was not feeling it. All Lakers is saying Tony's my MVP. Sleepful Peace is saying MVP is Emma for keeping the pressure on Harry all time. Oi, she's on his neck. She's on his head. She's just, and the thing is, you know what I really like about her is that she's so calm and direct with it. And she's looking him dead in his eyes. What you're worried about, bro, is that I'm going to expose you. That's loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'm glad he had a horrible time. I'm glad it was because of Emma. She said, I'm going to pay you back from bringing those girls to my house. I love it. Hey, it's my opinion. Okay. Harry saying I do what I want. Yeah, he's just way too bold. Keisha says the villain was the kiss between Martin and Billy Kiss. What? When I saw that, yeah, I was like, when I saw them talking, I was just like, hold on, what's happening here? What's going on? Like, maybe he was coming to get some advice about how he should deal with Meg or something. That's what I was thinking. Not for him to be talking about, oh, what did he say? Oh, I did write it down, but I can't even remember now. I'm on my wrong thing anyway. But he said something like, oh, can I initiate a kiss or something like that? I don't like that guy. I think he's odd. Yes, he was reaching for her bum. Did you see his long arm reaching for her buttocks? My God, I did not like that. I did not like. He was doing way too much. And the thing is, I almost feel like it felt like a pity kiss as well. She was just like, oh, okay, go on then. It felt like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it. And then when he was just like, oh, was the kiss good? And then Billy kissed didn't answer straight away. She was just like, oh, the villa, like, you'll be kissing one person this minute, this person this minute. And then what did he say? Then she said, oh, you start to feel guilty. He's like, oh, you feel guilty. So the kiss wasn't good. It couldn't have been good. She did not affirm the kiss at all. She really didn't. Between his head, his eyes, his teeth, he's got too many angles. There's too many angles, man. It looks like a dangerous sport. It does. Honestly. Online said, Martin's chat and flirts are funny though. You think that's funny? I don't think it's funny. The way he asked for a kiss with Vinicus was like a kid in a candy store, but shy. Oh, mate. Steph says, why does Martin act like T-Rex? Orlando said he wanted to have that Nigerian grip with the double. Bro, he was being greedy. He was trying to be greedy. And then I think she just, that's exactly, Steph. I was right there with you. I was just like, oh, poor baby. Poor baby to think, poor Billy Kiss to think that you have to do this to stay in the game and to stay relevant. I mean, they did show not a jump scare, Steph. A whole jump scare. Nah, he's a scary lad. He's a scary lad, mate. Nah. He needs to go work on some things, and he definitely needs to trim. And I think it's out of order that they put the boys in there with no trims. What's going on? It's ridiculous. Okay, Keisha said he reminds me of a ventriloquist. I agree. Keisha, I see it, I see it. Like, oh, is it like, oh, am I making this up? Did Pee Wee Herman have like was he too many angles from? He looks a bit like, is it Pee Wee Herman? I don't know. A doll like that anyway. Jeez. Erin said, I'm so happy she picked Boris. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's Savalian. I can't even speak. Savalian. I can't say probably Riz is working on me and Billy cares. No, he was smooth. I think Boris is smooth. Boris is smooth, and I don't mind it. They are a good-looking couple. They actually are. It works. Why? Hey, Manson said, why did they end the episode like that? I don't know. I really don't know. It felt out of order to me. It really felt out of order. Oh, guys, also like the video, please. Like the video, share it out to people. If you're Replay Gang, then please comment as well and subscribe. It's my opinion. So, do you think Boris and Billy Kiss will be on Nicolandia for the UK? Yeah, maybe. Seriously, they look good together. He's got banter. I just hope he is serious. I hope he doesn't take the piss. Yeah. Tommy. Oh, we're gonna get to Tommy. I can't lie yet. No, maybe we should look at it right now, but I can't lie. You see, when we were waiting for Tommy, I was like, please bring. What's her name? Lucy. Please. I was begging. Please bring. Oh, when I saw the bottom of the yellow dress and the heels, I was just like, yeah. Because I knew I knew it would create shockwaves. I knew it was going to create shockwaves. Like, hilarious, absolutely hilarious. I just think I could have done with a little bit more, like, honestly, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was the perfect moment because I left that episode on a high. Like, oh my god, yes, this is what we need. Yeah. everything I felt very evil cackling. I was cracking up as well. I was cracking up, man. Good, because didn't Emily force herself into the coven of witches? She forced herself in there, bro. Look at you. You associated with rubbish, and look what's gonna happen to you, foolish girl. Foolish girl. Oh, my tummy. You don't even know him. You don't even know him. Yeah, no, exactly, Simsima. That's the thing. When she started talking, what did she say? Let me get my notes up. What did she say? Because I was creasing, mate. I was creasing. Emily, she was just like, yeah, she's gonna stay loyal. Do you know what I mean? When she said about she's gonna stay loyal, that's when all the boys start shifting. But I swear Connor was laughing. He's out of order. But I was laughing too. I was laughing. No, they never expected it, man. I was cracking up. She absolutely wasted her Catholic experience. Yes, waving. Yeah, no, they're a coven of witches, man. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was actually hilarious. She really did. Keisha said Dejon and Harry came back in their singlets. You know what? Dejon and Harry, they really think they're smooth with it. They really do. And I swear one was wearing white and one was wearing black. Hey, them two alone, they're very annoying. Very, very, very annoying. I don't like them. So obviously it's a recoupling. We might as well talk about it now. Maya, can I just say, yeah, bang in. Love the outfit. Hated the hair, not gonna lie. Love the dress. Absolutely loved it. Her body is banging. She's tea. Body is tea, as they say. I feel like maybe she's got a bit of feedback because the way Ariana is dressing is she's doing 10, 10s, 10s all the time. And I don't know what was going on with Maya's outfits, but they were giving, oh, I'm on summer holiday. No, this is a fashion show. Let's see your fashion sense, man. Let's see it. But she brought it today. Absolutely loved it. It was really cool. Her outfit was really cool. So obviously she comes into the villa and it's like kind of stick or twist with the recoupling. And I can't lie, this is how you need to do Casa. This is so much more dramatic than everything else. What the US did, where like everyone comes back with their part, no. We want suspense. We want to see if there's a clickety clack. We want to see the bottoms of, do you know what I mean? We want to see if people are coming by themselves or not. We want to see the reactions because all of these boys had made the decision beforehand. They couldn't make the decision in a moment. So this is the way Casa should be. So let's just get that out of the way. Billy Kiss was up first. She was up first and she looks stunning. Honestly, face card can never, ever decline at all. Martin and his angled heads was looking at. He's got way too many angles going on, man. Basically, she said she was getting to know two boys, but this particular boy made her feel really giddy and shy sometimes. And obviously, she picked Boris. Boris was really happy to be picked. And Martin did say, you guys look like a great couple. So he was okay with it. So then that meant Giorgio, because that's who she was coupled up with, comes back. And he came back alone because he literally had a conversation with Yaz beforehand, who was getting to know in the villa. And he was just like, you know what, babe? I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. And I mean, I thought that was, I don't know, like, I don't know if ITV, these producers are ever going to meet like beat these allegations of trying to publicly shame like Black mixed race women of color on this show. Because why on God's green earth did we need to see that scene? It was just so, it seemed so unnecessary to me. What do you guys think? Do you think it was necessary to see that? Because I was just like, why? Like, okay, cool. Like, you're not going to pick her. That's all right. But like, you know, he's just, oh, there's nothing there. It's like, bro, you're going to be going home tomorrow. You're going to be going home tomorrow. It's weird. I thought it was weird. Next is Waving Cat is saying, I wrote Billy Kiss's speech. I'm living through her. Yeah, she's having a great time, isn't she? Yeah, Giorgio, when he was breaking up with Yaz, the girl that he was coupled up with, the one who's like a singer and a DJ. I just thought it was really unnecessary. I don't know. So then it was next. Next was Meg. Meg, basically, there was no surprises there. Meg was going to stick. Absolutely. She was just like, yeah, as much as he says that I'm his Meg, hopefully he's still my D. And she's going to stick with Dejon, of course. Of course. I mean, we wasn't surprised that Dejon came back single, no matter what he's done. We weren't surprised at all. Then he kind of said, straight away, yeah, I've been sleeping outside for the last 3 days or 3 nights. And I just thought, that's strategic, isn't it? That's like, this guy, everything he says, everything he does is calculated. Like, of course you're going to be saying, like, right then and there that you've been sleeping outside. So you guys are distracted with me. Staff said, oh my God, Sade, yeah, the maths applications are open. Are you going to go on the show? Please and thank you. I might be considering it. But if I got, yeah, I might be considering it. But yeah, if I go on the show, guys, I swear to God, you better freaking ride hard for me if they come for me. I swear to God, if everything goes well, yeah, you better be defending me in those comments. I swear to God. I swear. But it's early days. It's early days. I haven't filled out the application before, but I am thinking about it. Yeah, you guys can all come to it. Seriously. Yes, Shardinians. Yes. But yeah, but we'll talk about it. Like, let's see. I don't know. Like, I'm going to do that. My plan is to do the application this weekend. I see that. What Steve for? Who says, or us, what if they marry you to Martin? No, that's out of order. That's out of order. Could you imagine? I'm just going to tell the truth. I would tell the truth. I will try and be tactful, but it's not my strongest suit. I'm not going to lie. It's not my strongest suit, but I will try and be tactful. Innit? God forbid, innit? God forbid. Seriously. Charlie could coach you for real. Innit? It's true. But yeah, let's see what happens. Who knows? I don't know. I might even, I don't know. But I'm going to say. Yeah. And if any of my skeletons come out of the closet, you guys still got a ride for me. I haven't done anything like Sierra though. I'm not one of them. I won't embarrass you, but you know, like, you know, in some people's experience, in some people's lives, I'm a villain. So, you know, some things might be not street, mate. Thank you. Because you guys know me. I've changed. Thank you, Wavin. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Ronka. Thank you. Not Keisha will start a fan page. Okay, cool. So yeah, I have to do the application. I will do it and then see what happens. I'll see what happens. But anyway, let's get back to that because it's just too much. It's too much. So obviously, yeah, Dejon comes back single. saying he's been sleeping outside for the last 3 nights. I feel like he was just manipulating her mind immediately. So like, don't even think about what's going on. Don't watch what you hear. I've been outside. I've been like with the mosquitoes and everything like that, you know? And yeah, I just thought it was really strategic. I thought it was nuts to mention that right now as well, kind of thing. So, but anyway, so they're both happy with each other, of course. Shakira comes in next. She decides to twist as well. She said that she's very natural, like the connection that she's made with Ty was very natural. They have the same banter, same values, and she can see something blossoming. Ty says, I feel like can't speak. Ty says, I feel like Shakira has had a tough time in here and deserves to be treated right. And I thought that was kind of sweet. I hope they have a little something. I hope she has a better time. You guys know I like Shakira, so I'm really hoping that she has a good time with Ty and he's got her back. And then Ben obviously comes back to the villa. He was previously coupled up with Shakira. He decided to twist as well with Andrada. Andrada was like, you know, I'm happy to be here, like getting to know Ben and some of the other boys. And Maya was just like, oh, what other boys? You know? And then she was just like, oh, I got to know Dejon a little bit. Meg immediately pipes up, what do you mean a little bit? Like the bouncer. She was a bouncer. She's like, you're not getting in. You're not getting in, love. Need to see some ID. And she just got in there straight away. And like Andrada was just like, yeah, nothing disrespectful, babe. We just had a few chats. So she's downplaying it. But yeah. Shakira is my fave. Yeah, me too. I think I really like Shakira and Billy Kiss. I really like them too. Keisha says, I don't see any chemistry between Dejon and Meg. Even when they sat down, it's awkward. Yeah, because she's mad controlling. She's mad controlling. And it also as well, like, you know, like, I don't know, guys that watch US, like she's got a controlling element to her that's similar to Huda, but Huda has sex appeal. I don't know. So it just comes across a little bit different. But like Meg, she just gives bouncer. Like she just, no, I don't know. Like even when they kiss, it's not sexy. It just feels like, oh, we're sucking each other's faces. It's weird. So then, so that I believe them two are gonna have a little chat later. Andrada and Meg. Also, Ben did have a conversation with Andrada beforehand, and no, literally, Saf says Meg kisses with her mouth wide open. Like literally, she opens her mouth so wide. And me, I got a big mouth, like not Pat Butcher. She gives Pat Butcher. Keisha said no one else has shown interest in Meg for a reason. Yeah, absolutely. It's telling, isn't it? It's telling. It's really telling. So Andrada and Ben had a conversation earlier. So Ben's concern is he's just like, look, basically saying, I don't want to bring you back to the villa and then you just want to chat to Dejon. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, he was just like, you know, I can see the chemistry between you. And Andrada was just like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, I wouldn't do that to anyone. If I say I'm going to do something, then I will, but I'm not even doing that kind of thing. So, yeah. Are you saying this? Saf said, I feel like if it's like she feels the need to open wide because Dejon has big lips. I swear to God, I'm feeling you on that because it's too much. And I swear to God, I swear, it's like she's overcompensating. Like, I have to open my mouth. What? No, babe, you don't. You just don't. You don't. You don't have to do that. And you look ridiculous. Like, stop it. She looks like one of them alien horror films or something where she's like trying to suck the life out of someone. Like, it's out of order. It's freaking out of order. technique is off. Oh, no, I didn't. Saf said, also, did you clock when she told Martin I like my men dark? I thought she just meant like brunette dark. I didn't know. I'll be interested, Saf said, I'll be interested to see if Dejon is really her type. I don't know. Honestly, I really think Dejon, I don't think it matters to Dejon. I actually don't think it matters. I think his type is dumb. I think his type is easily controllable. Like, I just don't think he has an aesthetic apart from not dark skin. I don't think he likes. I don't think he likes his own reflection. I don't think he likes that. But I'm just speculating. But I just think near enough any woman could be his type. Just as long as you're dumb, easy to control, don't really have an opinion. Daisy say Dejon's type is 50K. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. That's it. Who's gonna help me win the quickest? That's my type. That's my freaking type. Do you know what I mean? You know, who can I tell? Who can I hush with a single word? Who can I distract in a conversation so they don't ask me no questions? That's his type. That's his type. It's my opinion. Says Charlotte, did you see that Nicole Davis has a pic with Dejon in it? No way. Send it to me, please. Send it to me, please. But he needs to pack his load and go. Little Rock is saying, I'm really disappointed as he's got the nice island vibe of Jamaica and Grenada. Is that Grenada in his blood? And it means nothing as he's shown no game. Bro, like I said from the very beginning, this guy is going to disappoint us. And every episode, he continues to do the same. I haven't really seen a redeeming quality from Dejon. Have you? What has he done that has spoke highly of his character? Like, I can't think of anything. I think like maybe he gets half a point for trying to talk to Ramel a little bit. Which flag is Martin repping? I don't know. Someone's saying that he's Nigerian, which is so unfortunate. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Tammy. Erin's saying, yeah, she's been dragging him for 40 days or 40 nights. Someone commented, not Dejon trying to make Nicole his Nicole. No freaking way. Susie said, as a proud Jamaican, we will not be claiming that half of Dejon. Sorry, bro. Honestly, this behavior is wild. It reminds me, there was like this UK comedy show or sketch show, black comedy sketch show, and they had this skit with these, you know, what is his name is in it, where they had these guys as dreads and they were just going after white women. They were having like beef every time they saw each other. That's what Dejon reminds me of. That's what he reminds me of. I need to find that skit. Line is saying, wait, did you say Dejon has no game? No, you're missing a lot. His game, no. His game works on women like Meg. His game works on women who are insecure, who need validation like that. Like, do you know what I mean? His game ain't gonna work on everyone. Look, it don't work on Billicus. It don't work on her. Do you know what I mean? She peaked him as like not immediately, but as soon as she got in the villa, she peaked his game. She peaked his game. Accept it. He's Jamaican. No, not all of them. You can't. Not all Jamaicans. You can't say that. They're all known as players and gallants. No, not all. Definitely not all. Which guy do we think actually has the most game? I actually think Harry. I think Harry has the most game because he is no, but see, Helena's a bird and Shakira's young, so maybe not. I don't know. Boris, you think Boris? Harry, maybe Harrison as well. maybe Harrison, because Harrison is a chatty patty as well, man. He loves to tell people he don't like Tony, and he was pressed. I low-key think Boris, maybe Boris, you know. I think Boris is a problem. He looks like a problem. Sade, how is the Black Male Islander ranking list coming along? So. Basically, this week, is the last week of US Love Island. As soon as that is done, that's my next priority. That's my next priority. So it'll be coming next week. It'll be coming next week. I can't wait. I really am. People are saying Boris and Cash. You think? Cash? Yeah, Cash is game. Cash is too slick with it. Right now, yeah. Cash is really in my good books. But I feel like Cash is, I think he's dangerous. I think he's absolutely dangerous. The way Tony don't care about Harrison anymore, especially now after the recoupling, because actually Tony was next, right? Do you know what I mean? She was next. She decided to twist. Crispy said, I'm not going to lie, they all look funny to me. It's distracting. Cash for sure. Okay, I think Cash maybe. Let's see. He's so cocky with it. But that's what you get with like London boys, man. Do you know what I mean? He's a proper Londoner. I freaking love it. I actually love it. Tony had a mouth tonight. She did. She really did. She was just like, look, she's going to twist. She said people have called her bitchy. They've called her fiery. But she's also sensitive and caring. And she thinks the person that she would choose would appreciate all sides of her as well and match her energy perfectly. And she decides to choose Cash. I like these two. He said he was over the moon. And there was something... I can't remember what Maya said to her, but she was just like, yeah, maybe Harrison shouldn't have ruined my birthday. She had all the smoke on Harrison. Nick D said, I saw Harrison on TikTok having filler in his face before going into Love Island. Yes, I actually saw that too. I didn't save it though. But yeah, I was just like, what is happening? He had like, I think he has like a little bit of, but it wasn't like deep, like it looked a little bit hollow or something. So he had filler and he's like really, really young. Yeah. It's weird. How can Harrison play in anyone's faces beyond me? I think he's the best. He was the best in a bad bunch. That's what I would say with Harrison there. It's just like, well, if not him, then who? I saw the picture. Someone sent it to me. I want to see. I want to see. These, what I mean, last year was the girls and all the bits that they've done to their faces and bodies. And this year, it's the boys. Hair transplants. Yeah, Ben and Harry, feel it in the face. Like, wow. Wow. I saw actually, you know what? It's because I was working back to back today. So when I had breaks, I was just scrolling. I didn't save stuff. But I did see that Tony's mum is now on TikTok. And I friggin' love her. I really, really like her. She's made me like Tony more. Like, she's brilliant. You can tell where she gets it from. You can tell. Martin still ain't good. Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, do you wear your hair like that? Have we seen if Martin looks like that in real life? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? She's a dead ass. Yeah, she did. So then Harrison, he comes in with Lauren, the girl with the let's say high forehead. Oh, thank you so much. Who sent this to me? Is it Sam? Oh no, he looks exactly what I think he looked like in real life. Hold on, some of my other thing. Let me show the other people. We gotta share. Let me just figure this real quick. What is wrong with him? He's such a weirdo. You don't even look nice. You just don't even look nice, brother. Like, you're just not. I don't know where he gets all this audacity from. Hold on. Yes, I've just got it, Saf. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, this is. I actually love this. I love this one, Nicole. So hilarious. This is him. This is him there. Look at him. Please, let's not talk about Mike. Nah. He's annoying, man. He's annoying. He's so annoying, and he's so not good looking either. He really isn't. And he's just got so much audacity. So, oh God. I don't like Meg, but I do feel sorry for her. I do. Look at the bloody singlet. He loves a singlet. He loves it. He loves it. And those damn beads. Wait, is this recent? Because isn't he wearing those beads in the villa? I swear he's got those beads on in the villa. It might be recent. Honestly. Yeah, exactly. Shades. I don't know if it's the angle, but like, so what? Was he trying to move to her? Oh, this is 2 years ago. Okay. He's wearing the same thing. Yeah, he's got a staple. It looks like. Nicole said it was like 2 years ago at a house party, I think. Oh my God, really? That is. Was he trying to move to her? Is that what it was? Because why is he even taking a picture? Why is he even putting his head like that? Like he's a fan. Is he a fan of Nicole? Oh, Jesus. I'm dropping everything. Nicole said she said she no recollection of seeing him. Really? He looks like he's happy to be there, bro. It's funny because Nicole put him in the bin multiple times and she forgot she ever met him. See, unforgettable. I mean, forgettable. And you want to be coming with this kind of vim on national television. Crazy scenes. Crazy scenes, as Bev would say. Crazy scenes. Let me get him off the screen. Oh, God. Am I sure I haven't met? I don't think so. I really don't think so. But you know what? Yeah, I can't lie. Not so much now, but I used to obviously go to a lot of like industry type events. So it's a possibility, but I don't remember him. I really don't remember him. But if he had an attitude, I would definitely remember the attitude, but I don't remember. I don't think so. Fan behavior. Yeah, absolutely. Nicole's friend said at the absolutely. It's crazy. Nah, he doesn't. Best thing she never had. Yeah. Oh my God. Nah, he's annoying. He's so freaking annoying, man. Where's my other thing gone? Oh. Okay, here we go. Let me switch back to here. Did I even have a clip of that? Let me even see. Oh, let me just play the little clip of what's it called? Stop screen. Of Tony and my guy. Because Tony was giving me joke this episode. I think she is hella friggin' funny. Dun, dun, dun.
Bill knew how you were going to move over there.
No, but you did the same, man. So what's the issue?
You got it.
Yeah, bro.
We say, bro.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was alright still.
Yeah?
I think she's in right now. Yeah, mature boundary.
What does that mean?
Just a mature boundary, innit?
Let's move on. We all knew how you were going to move over there.
Cash, yeah. See in that. Is he in that? All right, bro. You see in that? He just buoyed him. The tone of that, he just buoyed him. He just buoyed it. Seriously, Harrison don't want no smoke from Cash. I don't think he wants no smoke. I think there is a new. Cash is giving me I run this villa now. That's what he's giving me, that kind of energy. This is my villa now. Okay, you've come back into my villa. Seriously. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna love Cash in this. I really do. I hope he doesn't disappoint me. But I feel like I like him and Tony. I think that's a good match. I really hope he doesn't disappoint me, honestly. Sim says, well, God, 44 in the house, 17 likes. Guys, come on, please. You know, it's kind of embarrassing that people point it out. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, like up the thing, man. Please. It don't cost nothing, and it really helps. Okay, thank you. Oh, Cash, I like him a lot. But yeah, so I think it's going to be known. The only person that will try and sun Cash is going to be Dejon, but I don't think so. I think Dejon will try and recruit Cash to his side, which is going to be difficult because their girls don't like each other. So I don't know how that's going to run. I really don't. Daisy said, I like him and Tony, but I like the beef with Harrison more. Oh, yes, Keisha, exactly. Yeah, Dejon will try. Dejon will understand that this guy's a threat. Do you know what I mean? But their girls really don't like each other. And Tony's not going to hit up on Meg. So I don't even know how that's going to run. I really don't know. I really don't know. But him being in the villa is going to change the whole dynamic, I think. So then we go to Helena. Helena decided to stick with Harry because she said that they left on a good note. And she said that if Harry and her were in two different rooms with no doors, they would still find a way to connect to each other or make their way back to each other, which I was kind of thinking, like, no. Why are you proud of this? This is really crazy behavior to me. She said that she's not worried. What did she say? She's not worried. Oh, about Emma's ex being over there and everything like that, because, you know, an ex is an ex for a reason and everything. And she said that she trusts Harry. I was just like, this girl is an absolute donut. She's a first-class donut. At her big age of 29, she's a donut. How could she even say those words out of her mouth? I trust Harry. What? You trust him to do what? Cheat. If you trust him to lie, to cheat, to be manipulative, like, you know what I mean? Then, okay, cool. But she genuinely said she trusts him. What a donut. She's a donut, man. So yeah. So he actually does come back by, trust. Waving is like trusting Harry, trusting Helena. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't go together. It's not meshing. It's not meshing well. Erin says clown mentality. 1,000%. She is a clown. She's a first-class clown, man. Top of her class. Top. Keisha said, I'm looking forward to Emma, Lucy, and Andrada joining forces with Shakira, Tony, Yaz, and Billy Kiss group. Yeah, I hope so too. I think I need them to understand that they're the minority now. And if Giorgio and Emily, because they're single, if they get dumped from the island, yes, I'll be so happy, because then the witches' coven is down to 2. It's down to 2. We're weakening them. We're weakening them. When I saw them praying, I was just like, when I saw Emily and Meg praying for the safe return of their men, I was just like, no, you can't even do that. You're witches. You're not even allowed. Not even allowed. Blasphemy. Yeah, I want them to be dumped as well. They need to be dumped. They absolutely need to be dumped. Giorgio and Emily, they need to go immediately tonight. That's what needs to happen. I hope that is. They were begging for their men to be returned. Oh, Emily, you're witches. It's not going to be well with you, unfortunately. It's true. You're telling me when you saw them pray, you didn't feel a bit icky? You didn't think like, what's all this? What's it? You didn't turn it. You didn't squinch your nose. I'm like, what's that? Serious. Daisy said, I think they're going to join the witches' coven. No, because the guys they're coupled up with are closer with them. I hope not. I really hope not. I don't think Andrada and Meg are going to gel. I don't think that's going to happen because Meg is, her mind is going to spiral. Her mind is going to absolutely spiral. I don't know how. I don't know how they're going to like Lucy, who's now with Tommy, if Emily goes. But the thing is, yeah, Helena and Meg, let me call her Mog. Helena and Mog, yeah, I don't think they check for Emily fully like that. I don't know. I don't think they do. So I feel like they might not even care. So Lucy, maybe, because as someone said earlier, Emily's a beg. She's a beg, man. She's a social. She's like a send out you. Like, nah. They go and send Emily to go and chat to the others so they can collect information. She's a proper send out you. Keisha says someone needs to throw holy water to melt them. Yes. So yeah, so I'm not sure. And then who is that? Is that the only other girl from Casa? I can't remember. So yeah, Helena, Harry comes back by himself. Oh, Lauren. Yeah. Oh no, who's with and Emma? Emma's not gonna get on. I don't know if Emma's gonna get on. No, she won't. Because of Helena, that's not going to happen. They're not going to be brothers. They're not going to be all sitting around together. It's only Lauren, maybe, but I don't know because Lauren seemed really annoyed how Harry was talking about, oh, he explored the connection and it wasn't as strong as what I got here. Like Lauren looked like, that's my friend you're talking about. That's what she looked like. So I'm not too sure. So maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure though. The one with the 4, yeah, Laura. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's possible. So yeah. So Harry comes back obviously by himself. Do you know what I mean? He did say, as I said, like he explored a connection. What did he say? Yeah, he said he explored a connection. So, you know, like, you know, I do what I want to do and everything like that. And Billy Kiss is heard in the background, like, yeah, but it's how you do it. Do you know what I mean? And then Harry's like super happy, like, oh, we're back. And obviously he picks up Helena, swings her around a little bit, all that kind of stuff. Was there a thing? And then no, it isn't. It was later. So then Yasmin, she recoupled with her guy Jamie. She said, like, you know, it's new, like the game has changed for her. I feel like Yasmin's softening a bit. I think she is. Yas GPT, she's softening. And she says that Jamie is caring, charming, and flirty, and that sort of thing. They do look cute together. Connor obviously came back as well. Yeah, Connor and decided to twist and with Emma. And Emma chose him because Connor is calm, chilled, and relaxed. Maya asked Helena, how do you feel? And she was just like, not great, obviously. Do you know what I mean? But I do think that I've got something good with Harry and stuff. And Harry then was just like, oh, actually, let me play it. Let me play it for you guys because I was not expecting this from Harry. And I don't know why he chose this moment to say this, but I guess because he knew it was going to get airtime, I guess. But yeah,
I've had nothing but good things to say about her to everyone in Casa, and like she seems like was just to be talking down on me. It was a long way to come to throw dirt on my name.
Oh, Emma, welcome to the villa. Hi. What was it about Connor that first attracted you to him?
He's so calm and chilled. I just feel really relaxed around him. It's so nice. It's refreshing.
Helena, how does that feel to hear all of this? Because it's not every day you share a villa with somebody's ex.
No, yeah, I mean, not great to be honest, but you know, I think me and Harry got something good, and I feel like it's a risk probably, but I'm willing to take it.
Your risk, babe.
Harry?
Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure of her intentions for being here. I've had nothing but good things to say about her to everyone in Casa, and like she seems like was just to be talking down on me. It was a long way to come to throw dirt on my name.
I haven't been throwing dirt on your name. I think he's just very scared to get exposed for what he really is.
I've had nothing but good things to say about her to everyone.
Get exposed. She's gonna expose some more. If she hasn't said everything already, there's more coming. Yeah, he's gonna be humbled. I just don't think he's. Why does he think that he can go up against Emma? It just doesn't make sense, man. Like, you're the one that was writing letters to her in February. Yes, Daisy, exactly. Like, he's not over her at all. So he's got to put a good face on in front of Helena and Meg, I guess. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was just embarrassing. I hope they expose more, and I hope everyone can see now how much Emma is similar to Shakira, right? So you have a type, bro. You have a type, and it's not Helena. And yeah, this is the ultimate humiliation ritual for him, and I'm loving it, bro. He ain't got no shit. He's got none. Helena's threatened by yeah, she's threatened by Emma. Watch her tomorrow. She'll be wearing Emma's bikinis. She'll be wearing Emma's bikinis. I'm telling you, if you put a brown box dye in that villa, her hair will be brown by the morning. It will. Like, honestly. Oh, she's so desperate. She's so desperate. Honestly, it's a lot. Keisha said, I'm so glad Billy Kiss asked for more tea. Yeah. She was like, how? Like, how? Expose him like what? And I think what's her name? Emma was just like how he's been moving in the villa. But I don't think they don't know that she knows exactly how he's been moving, because obviously she's been watching it. Yeah, I'm telling you, waiting. I know she's gonna if she takes Emma's bikinis, they need to throw her out. I want the Ofcom, complaints. They need to go through the roof, because it's a problem. It's showing a pattern of disgusting behavior. Honestly, Little Rock, single white female, the Love Island edition. Honestly, do you know what's so funny? Yeah, I'm seeing like a lot of young people say like, "What's that film, Single White Female?" A lot of people. Their views are gonna go up, man. Seriously. Because Helena, man, it's too much. It's way, way freaking too much, man. Jesus. Hey. So yeah. So Emma is officially in the villa. Helena and Meg are confused. Dejon, did you notice how Dejon just put his head down, closed his eyes, in fact? Because your bridge is moving mad. Moving mad. Shakira was smiling by the end of it, and I was just like, yeah, because she thought, oh, look at this, like Harry's come back single. Do you know what I mean? She thought she was a bit defeated. And when she saw Emma, she started perking up, like, yeah, there you go, little dose of karma for you. It's got nothing to do with her no more. So then, so then I feel like it was Tommy that came in last, right? So Emily's done that big speech about loyalty and stuff. And yeah, we see Tommy, we see the heels coming down, we see the yellow dress, and he's come back with Lucy, and everybody is absolutely shook. Thank you, Elsid. Thank you so much, guys. Please like the live. Please just quickly do it now. God, do it now, quickly. Just so we get enough likes. So yeah, Emily is shook at the moment. So Emily is single. Let's just go through couples at the moment. We got Billy Kiss and Boris. Look at them. They actually look really good together. They're very, very model-like couple. Giorgio is by himself. We can all agree Giorgio can go home, right? He needs to go home. It's enough now. Meg and Dejon. Ugh. Look, the friggin' beads. This guy, so annoying. Shakira and Ty, not mad at this at all. Andrada and Ben. Someone was saying I'm not too sure if I like Andrada. I think I like her. I don't know if she's going to be loyal to Ben, but I don't know if I care because Ben, at times, we've seen him be a bit of an asshole. So I'm not too worried if she gives him pepper. I don't mind that. So do what you're doing, Andrada. Tony and Cash. This is probably my favorite couple right now, I think. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. I think that's my favorite couple. Billy Kiss and Boris, and Tony and Cash are my favorite couples right now. Lauren and Harrison. I think they're probably going to stick together. I do think, though, that Harrison is going to make his way back to Tony. I feel like Harrison is giving me Toby vibes. Do you remember Toby? I think he's gonna make his way back to her. I don't know if Tony will leave Cash for him though. Depends how Cash moves, but I can see him trying to move to Tony still. After all that he said, I think he's gonna do that. Helena and Harry, yeah, I think this is gonna end in a disaster. And they can go home now. Like, if this is what they wanted, they can go. They can leave now. I don't think they should be winning anything. Seriously. Yasmin and Jamie. And then Connor and Emma. These guys. Let's see. Emily, obviously, on her own. And Lucy and Tommy. I can't lie. They do look good together, though. They do look good together. Well, you got to get rid of some couples because there's way too many people in the villa. Way too many people in the villa. We need to get rid of some. So let's be going. People need to be going. Actually, Meg and Dejon, they can go. Meg and Dejon can go. Helena and Harry can go. Waving and saying, if more bombshells come in, Harrison will form another triangle. Yeah, absolutely. Nah. Oh my God. I will feel so friggin' robbed if Helena and Harry win. No. Absolutely not. They can't. They actually can't. Seriously. Okay, so yeah, that was the main things of that episode. That was the main bits of that episode. The other thing that was interesting was, what was it? Shakira and Helena. Shakira pulled Helena for a chat to talk to her about her bad mouthing her to Ty. And I thought that was good of Shakira to be standing up for herself. But the thing is, yeah, I don't know exactly if Helena was actually bad mouthing her. I don't know. Like, I was just like, isn't that what you said? Or isn't that what you discussed, though? But I like that she gave it to her anyway. Harrison is thirsty. He absolutely is. Dami says, well, allegedly, there are some controversial tweets that Helena made back in 2014. So we shall see if the producers stand on business. Really? What did she say? Oh my God, if this is an excuse to get her out, let's start the campaign. Get out, man. This is Shakira and Helena.
Like, obviously I've stepped away from the situation with you and Harry because of your undeniable connection. Like, the last thing I want to do is be in a game. Like, that's why I stepped away from that situation. So I just thought that was a bit unfair to say. Like, for you, obviously, I know you're on your Hindu or whatever you want to do, like, in here, but, like, I'm not playing a game. Like, I stepped away from the game. Like, that just annoyed me a little bit. I think I've been very graceful in all my dealings with Helena, and I just thought that was a little bit too far to badmouth me to the boy I'm speaking to just because you didn't get a kiss first, darling.
When he said that you two kissed yesterday, I was just like, I'm not getting involved now. That's me stepping back.
For me, like, obviously I've stepped away.
Got involved. She shouldn't have got involved in the first place. Dami is saying that Helena You say something about foreigner. Well, who's surprised? I'm not. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. This is the fit, yes, Waving Cat designer who says, explains why she's so comfortable disrespecting Shakira. Yeah. Let's see. I want to see if, I want to see those tweets. People just thinking, she really acts wild. Not surprised, to be honest. Look at the way she treats more the ethnic girls in the villa. Yeah. And I feel like that's why Meg is like that too. Do you know what I mean? Because birds of a feather flock together. Honestly. Candice is saying, yeah, Harrison won't don't want Tony, but he'll be jealous of her connection. Yeah. He will just see if he can get her back. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. And he'll want to flex on Cash as well. God, man, I keep dropping stuff. He'll just want to flex on the thingy. It's my opinion, says, what's Shakira's background? She's mixed. So I think she's half white, half Asian. Yeah. And also, I think, oh my God, I think that's the same as Emma as well. I think they're the same mix. Helena reminds me of Arabella and Yewande in season 5. Yes, we were saying this. Honestly. But I feel like this is what I'm saying. I like Helena irks me so much more. And I think it's because Arabella has pretty privilege. I think it's because like with Helena, I'm just like, girl, you and Shakira are not in the same league, babe. You're just not. Like, what? Don't make no sense to me. But I didn't like Arabella in that season, and I didn't even like her in, was it All Stars? I didn't like her there either. But she hasn't annoyed, like Helena annoys me so much more, and I think it is pretty privileged. I can't lie. I'm not immune. I'm not immune to it. Keisha said, I know Meg had to do a mega deleting session on her socials before she ended the villa. 100%. 100% would not be surprised at all. At all. Like, seriously. Them girls and Emily too, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised at all. Because it's just too wild. The way they're moving is way too wild, man. And they're quick with it. They're quick with the disrespect as well. Even when Meg was trying to talk to Billy Kiss anyhow, like, bro, who are you talking to? So I'm saying she's a bouncer. It might be Brexit bouncers. Okay, so I think that's all the things in that episode. I think we're going to jump to USA now real quick. Let's go across the pond to USA. Did everybody watch it? What did you think? Who's your MVP? Marks out of 10, that kind of thing. Let me know while I get my notes up. Oh, I didn't even check Instagram. Are you guys doing okay on Instagram? I hope so. Let me know, boy. Okay, so USA was like a bit of a, I think like in this final week, we're going to have quite a few filler type episodes. And I feel like this was one of them. So this was obviously episode 32. This was one of them. For the most part, though, it was a bit feel good. It was, but it did drag a bit as well. And we had a dumping too. So Taylor and Clark finally left the villa. I can't lie. I was happy. I was content. I was content with that result. That's the result I wanted. Who the hell is voting for Pepe and Iris, please? Who, like, reveal yourselves. Please reveal yourselves, because what the hell? I was so surprised. I was thinking, no, I did think. No, what did I say yesterday? Yeah, I wanted Pepe and Iris to leave. I think I could have tolerated one more day with Taylor and Clark, to be honest. But yeah, I'm glad Taylor left as well. Like, and I hate the fact that maybe it's just an edit, but I hate the fact that he has not sat down and properly apologized to Olandria. Like, I hate that. Olandria doesn't deserve that. They should be able to have a conversation, even if she also apologizes to him for how she spoke to him at that, was it the game or was it the recoupling? It was that game. I think the postcard game. I think so. I can't remember. But yeah, it was just too, I don't like this at all. I don't like this. Holy Moly said they were the strongest couple though. I think they are, maybe you could argue maybe the second strongest couple, because I actually think that Shelley and Ace is probably the strongest couple in terms of like emotions and what they actually feel for each other. I think they are. However, I don't want them to win. I want Amaya to win personally. But yeah, I do think Taylor and Clark were up there in terms of like legit couple. Yeah, I do. But they gotta go home, man. Someone said because they had like a cute moment when he asked her to close off, and he like got the boys and invented a cheer for her because she's like a cheerleader and stuff. And that was the cute moment. And like the live I was watching, people were saying, okay, that's cute. Okay, now go to the airport. I thought that was hilarious. But also, I didn't like the forced conversation between them when they were talking about weddings and stuff. I didn't like that. I just thought this is a lot. This is a lot way too soon as well. It's only been since Casa, which was like 2 weeks ago, right? Or a week and a half ago. It was way too much. But he said that he wants like everyone to have cowboy hats with their initials on it, like, and she wants like a big extravagant wedding and stuff. But they were doing it, literally was, this episode was felt like it was Clark and Taylor episode. And I don't know whether that's to make up for them being in the bottom in the America Says game as well. Sleaful said, I'm only now really interested in Nicolandria and they're not delivering. Maybe tomorrow's episode they will, but I know what you mean, because like even Nick kind of like slipped up. He was just like, yeah, my attraction's growing. I thought your attraction was there when you had your baby Marcel and you was talking to Ace. You said like, oh, it's there, and you had fanny flutters in your sleep. Is it not? And now you're talking about it's growing. Bro, make up your minds. Yeah, it is a bit manufactured. It is. It really is. But they've got to like speed through their connection and their vibe like really, really, really quickly. And I just don't think that Olandria's like that. Crispy Bacon said, remember, Pepe was ranked #1 multiple times in the bubble challenge and Iris second. This is very true. This year, it's a popularity. I think Iris was, second. Yeah, she was second. Yeah, right. And Orlandria was third. Yeah. This year, it's a popularity contest and not about the genuine connection. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Yeah. I really like Amaya, but does Brian deserve to win this last minute 50K? Does Brian deserve to... Yeah, I don't. Okay, if not him, which guy would it go to, right? So either Ace, Pepe, Nick. Wait, how many guys are there? I thought there were 5 couples left. Who am I missing? Oh, Brian. So if not Brian, Ace, Pepe, Nick. Who's the last one? Who am I forget? Chris. It's a hard choice. I'd rather have Chris or Brian get the money. Hey. Oh, or Brian. I don't mind Brian having it. I don't. Ace. No, you caused too much. You caused too much heartache. And like He's literally caused emotional damage to people in that villa. He's caused emotional damage. Nick, for your fakery and your starving behavior, no. Pepe, no, I don't believe you. I do not believe Pepe and Iris have now found this magical love. No, you two are both widows and you're forcing it. You're absolutely forcing it. Who's the other one? Yeah, I don't mind Brian and Chris. Nah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure Chris even likes Huda like that. And I know people don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear that, but I'm not sure he does. I think he's tolerating her. He knows that she's popular. I don't think he's really into her like that. I think he just knows the right things to say. I think he's got some game. Oh, you think? Crispy saying, I think Chris will self-eliminate. Yeah. He has checked out. He's had enough. He's had enough. And I would too, because it's just like, Huda is exhausting. She's actually exhausting. And I get like people like the fact that he calms her down. But what about Chris? What about his needs? Do you know what I mean? Because the issue between Chris and Huda in this episode is that she is happy to sleep with him at night, yeah, in the bedroom. She's happy to sleep with him, which I didn't even know they were having sex. I didn't even know that, yeah. But she don't want to kiss him like out in the open or outside challenges, and it's weird. It's actually weird. However, I do think that Ace in particular has given, and some of the other islanders have given her a bit of a complex. I think she's reading it wrong, but I do think they've given her a little bit of a complex where she's just like, I don't want to do anything because then people are going to judge us or judge me. I don't think she really cares about Chris like that, but judge her. It's very strange. You can't do full blown. You've done all the bases. Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? And I think part of the reason she was upset was because he said it out loud that they were sleeping together. I think that was also part of the reason she was upset, because I don't think she wanted anyone to know, and I don't think she wants audiences to know as well that they're sleeping together. Yeah. But it's just like, girl, you're doing exactly what you done with Jeremiah. It's just that Chris's reactions are different. Like there's, you know, so she hasn't got caught. And I don't think she can be, although she tried it with him when they were playing about and he was just like, don't tell me what to say. And she was just like, I just did. Oh, he was pissed off. Holy Moly said Ace has given a couple of them complete. Yep. Huda, Amaya, Jeremiah. Who else? Austin. Ace has been a straight up bully, man. He's a bully. He's a bully. Seriously. I swear to God, I feel like he wanted to vote out Iris and Pepe. If he had the opportunity, he would, because he's judging Pepe for getting with Iris so quickly. Yeah, I do think Huda's very controlling. But anyway, let me go back to actually. Yeah, because this was the moment. Let me show you this real quick. Just a little refresher. I do love these clips on Instagram, honestly. They really help it easier. Ace the Menace, yeah. He's a bully, man. He's a 5'6" bully. Wait, sorry, guys. Actually, let me play this while I go and get my cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still feel the same about you. So
Yeah.
yeah, do you?
Oh, you like me?
No.
No? Okay,
I
bye.
like you a lot.
Wow. Hold on, I'm gonna go throw up really quick. Give me a second.
You can throw up in my mouth.
Ew, you nasty as fuck. Don't ever say that.
Don't tell me what I can't say.
I just did.
Well, don't do that no more.
Well, I just did. You think he was right?
Yeah, I do think though in this moment he could have just told her how he was feeling, but he didn't do that until later. And then when he was talking to her she got up and walked away. Then he goes and talks to Brian and says like he's had enough. He then talks to Amaya, and Amaya kind of tries to calm him down and just say to him, or not even calm him down, just to reassure him, like, look, when she's emotional, she doesn't hear anything. So, you know, just wait until she's calmed down, and then she'll kind of like, you'll be able to talk to her and stuff. Amaya goes and speaks to her too. And, you know, because Chris thinks that she's embarrassed by him or something. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think it's that. I think it's just she just feels judged. And Amaya did say that, like, is it the other islanders? And Huda was like, no, it's not that. Like, I just want it to be private. It's just like, no, you're not being honest. You're actually not honest. Yeah, holy moly, saying passive aggressive doesn't work with some people. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. She needs to grow up out of that. But yeah, Taylor and Clark, they done this cute little thing for them. Well, for Taylor to ask Clark to close things off. And I just thought like this was like the play from Taylor. He really thought he was staying in the villa, especially after this. And I'm so glad that he wasn't. I'm just so sick of his calculating ways that, yeah. But this was a cute moment. So this was it.
Wait! I forgot something.
Oh my God. That was so aggressive.
Sometimes, ladies.
Wait, what?
When it was done on time as well.
What is going on?
I'm
so confused.
5, 6, 7, 8. Ready? Okay. Give me a C. Give me an L. Give me an A. Give me an R. Give me a K. Give me an E. The only one I want to see, Team Duchess UNT. The only one I want to see, Team Duchess UNT. UNT.
There's a part where everything.
UNT. Bro, you done laughing, bro.
I'm so giggly. I'm sorry.
You done laughing? Since the moment I met you and we had our first conversation, you know, sparks just flew. You know, it was like a dragon, bro. Conversation was fire. I don't want, you know, to spend this experience with nobody else but you. So I want to ask you, Clark, will you be exclusive with me?
Yes, of course.
It is cute. But the framing of having Orlando in the obviously the show, you can see, and where they're standing, you can literally see Orlando in the middle of them, and that is out of order. They needed to stop doing that. Like, stop, Orlando. Let's just all agree, Orlando doesn't care anymore. Like, she's over it. Like, it's dead. Yeah. And I did hear her at the end saying, "Okay, see ya, bye." Love that. It was so bad, didn't it? Hey, El Michelle, how you doing? Hope you're good. So yeah, I thought that was a little bit cruel. Leave her alone, man. She's had enough now. Torture from Taylor, and he didn't even freaking apologize. Out of order. But yeah, so they had a recoupling, of course, and basically America, you guys voted. And you voted for your faves and stuff, and we got the result of that. Was my thing. So yeah, they done it in no particular order, but that order had my heart pounding. Like, honestly, they know exactly what they're doing. They really do. So they all had to stand up by the fire pit, and then if they were safe, they sat down. So Shelley and A sat down first, and Maya and Brian, I was like, thank freaking God, because what the hell? Why did they not go first? As I said, Iris and Pepe, I really was just like, what the hell? Like, why you, like, who is voting for them? Strange. Huda and Chris, I think they were surprised. Even when they were looking at each other, Chris did not look amused. He did not look happy with Huda at all. He really didn't. And then, yes, the couple that was, so it was out of Taylor and Clark and Orlando and Nick, and the couple that went home were... forgot to plug in my thing again, was Taylor and Clark. Obviously, everyone all hugs them and everything like that. But for them to get out of the villa was just such a long process. I was done. You know, and just like, okay, cool, I'm sad. I was sad for a second and now I'm good. So can we wrap this up? Like, can we wrap this up? We had like them going to, obviously this usually happens. They go to the bedroom, whatever, but it was just a lot of Taylor. And because I don't like Taylor, it's just like, I was just like, I'm over this. I really am. Taylor did talk to Ace and Nick, and, you know, talking about how they're like family and like brothers and all this kind of stuff. They have an unbreakable bond. But yeah, it was a long. It was really, really long. So yeah, America also gets to vote now who should be in the finale. So obviously we have Amaya and Brian, Shelley and Ace, Huda and Chris, Iris and Pepe, and Orlandria and Nick. Who do you think is next to go? I know who I want it to be. Who do you want it to be? Who do you think it's going to be? That's it. Yeah, it was so dry. Like, we are like, shut up. Like, you're not. We're not. Crispy says it was very cute, but I had a hard time believing Clark will move out and live on a farm. Same. If it happens, then cool, nice for them. But same, I was just like, what the hell? Also, they showed like they had a basketball game as well. The boys got to go outside the villa and have like a bonding session and play basketball. Did I talk about this already? I can't remember. Sorry. I recorded my video just before Love Island today as well, so I don't know if I'm repeating myself. But Ace's team didn't win. That's all I know. And they were picking him up so he could do like a slam dunk, which I thought was hilarious. Seriously. El Michelle said, I felt the complete opposite. Taylor annoyed me, but I was sad to see him go. Maybe it was the music. It might have been the music, babe. It might have. I was like, it's the beginning of the end. Oh, that's true as well. Because it is like, obviously, each couple is going to get quieter and quieter. They're still going to have to do like filler things. Oh, wait, is it only the final 4 that get like visits from home? Or is it, do you think all 5 of them will? Dammy is saying, I hope Pepe and Iris go same. Same. El Michelle saying that same. Taylor looked almost as good as Pepe and Chris. No, I forgot Huda and Chris need to go. I don't know if they are. Huda's fans are insane. They're fiercely loyal. So I really don't know. I may or may not have cried. Holy moly, serious? Literally, holy moly. Oh, bless you. It's not a little sniffle. A little sniffle. Oh, bless you. Crispy Bacon said, I saw Huda now has more followers than Serena. What? She's almost at 3 million. Huda will make the final, unfortunately. Yeah, I would not be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised. The only thing I was thinking, like, because her last few days, her antics, so I was thinking maybe people go off her, but I don't know. It really depends. A little teardrop over here as well. Okay. Wow. What are you going to be in the final then? If you're crying for Taylor. This is funny. Because last time I looked at Huda's Instagram, she was on 2 million. Let me have a quick look now. Why is it not refreshing? Bro, my connection. Oh, wow. I have got 20,000 tabs open. My God. Oh, my bad. Huda at 2.4 million. Serena's at 2.2. Okay, on IG. Yeah. I think the IG numbers, Beverly was telling me that they more are in line with how people are voting, apparently. So there's that. What's Leah on though? Because didn't Leah have the most followers out of everybody? Or did Serena overtake her? I thought it was Leah that had the most. I should Sinead O'Connor tier. I used to love Sinead O'Connor. Leo got 4 million on Instagram or TikTok. Because people love Leah. They really love. I saw someone, they put Huda's name in a song. They said, you crazy like Huda, which was kind of out. It's out of order. It's out of order. Shouldn't be doing that. Should not be doing that. Bro, why is it so slow? I don't know. It's not thingy. On Instagram. 4 million on Instagram. Wow. Eesh. That's impressive. That's a population of a country or two, isn't it? Or a large town. 4.5. I like Leah and Miguel. They're a cute couple. Yeah, I can't lie. I started to see like Miguel's cocktail content on my screen, on my For You, and I was just like, oh, actually, yeah, he's all right, isn't he? He's pretty entertaining. 5 million on TikTok, 4.5 on IG, and 5 million on TikTok. Okay, cool. Jeez. Just imagine, you just need 10% of those people to buy a small thing off you. You're laughing, bro. You're laughing. Oh my God. Imagine how engaged they are. Those are the things I want to know. How engaged are they? Okay, cool. So for some reason I can't go and look at it myself. It's really annoying, but yeah. But yeah, that was the episode. Huda is cracking the 3 million on TikTok this week. Yeah, absolutely, she will. Absolutely, she will. Well, I mean, to be fair, she's got a daughter, man. So I'm not even mad that she's, she should be able to use this to, do something and make some income, and change her life, her and her daughter's life. That's an amazing thing. That's a beautiful thing. So if she had to go through all of that to get there, then cool. Do you know what I mean? That's amazing, man. In the Sierra update, I think Crispy Bacon, you was the one that sent the video from Zach. He was chatting about what was going on in the villa. I don't know why this is not letting me go on Instagram right now. It's very annoying. Let me try here. Oh, strange. Let me just play that real quick because Zach had some things to say. Channels. Right. And actually, while I'm there, Amaya is almost at 2 million on Instagram. Is she? Oh, I'm proud of her. Well done, girl. Well done. What's Iris at? Because she started on less than 200K. Or did she? Should have more than Huda then. Oh, okay. Cool. Because Huda started on... Shit, I do have that somewhere. Sorry. Huda... I don't know what's... I only have the OG numbers. But Huda started on 112K. That was on the 30th of May on Instagram. That's what she started on. And A started on 789K. 789K. Shelly 17K. And Orlando 19K. So they've gone like... Amaya has 2.3 on TikTok. Wow. Yeah, I think Amaya deserves it more. Honestly, you can't tell me any different. I'm sorry, but like, she's just been herself, and she hasn't hurt nobody. She ain't hurt nobody. Guys, this is the Instagram. Iris is at 329K on TikTok. Okay. Yeah. No. It's by force. Amaya's definitely getting brand deals, yeah. And the thing is, the way the American girls are getting these brand deals, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful, man. Seriously, they get proper, not like UK lot. What do they get? Like, not even Pretty Little Thing anymore. It's like a Shein knockoff or whatever they get. I don't even know. Like, it's just not great. It's not great. But yeah, guys, if you want to join the Instagram broadcast group, there's a link there. You can join and just message me if you want to be a collaborator, which means you can send in memes. Thank you to everybody who's collaborating so far. Appreciate you. When I get a bit more time, I'm going to be sending a few more stuff. Oh, I just had it open. Where's it gone? That's where we share news and updates and just funny memes. No, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh my god. Oh, is that the Instagram version? Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, let me pause. Okay, so this is, I'm going to show you what, if you haven't seen it already, what Zach has been saying. Did you ask me a collaborator? Okay, cool. Please, did you send me a message, dummy? Oh, pause. If not, send me a message on Insta, please. Okay, so this is for you. And Maya needs to get the merch going when she is. You know what? Bro, didn't I just pause you? What the hell? Just pause. TikTok is so sneaky, you know. It will just start playing on its own. I think so. I will do it again. Thank you so much, Dammy. Sorry if I've missed it. I'm so sorry. Bro, this is what I'm saying. That's wild. I didn't press play. I was on a different screen. Why is it doing that? TikTok's like, you must watch me now. I want all of her teaser one-liners. Yeah. I saw one girl. She made, again, I should have saved it. She made a video, like a track out of her one-liners. And it's just brilliant. It was so good. She just rapped it and stuff. It was really, really cool. Pause. Can you go here and pause? Thank you. Okay, so this is Zach talking about when Sierra got kicked off the show. This is all he's allowed to share at the moment. But yeah. Ooh.
How did Sierra leave? So once, I can't really say, but when Sierra left, they gathered us all together. The producers gathered us all together, and then they said, unfortunately, Sierra has broken some of the policies of our guidelines. She'll no longer be here in the villa, and that's the only information we can give you guys. So when we was all in there, you know, we didn't really know what was going on, but that's the only thing they said to us. And you know, if we needed somebody to speak to, go speak to them. But yeah, Nick was really upset that she left, but at the same time, he couldn't really be super upset, or like he couldn't express how he feels about the situation until he found out what she's done or what she said. Because at the end of the day, as much as like you want to feel sorry for somebody, if you know they got removed from a show for saying something offensive, you can't really feel sorry for them until you know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's Zach talking on the situation. Obviously, he hasn't, I don't know. Obviously that was alive and someone's like screenshot recorded that and stuff. But I don't know if he actually said like his actual thoughts on it, and or if he can say his actual thoughts on it as well. But obviously he's Asian, do you know what I mean? So I think if anything, he's going to be definitely pissed off by what she said and offended and everything like that. Everyone should be, but of course it affects his community. So I feel like, I don't even know. Sierra, girl, I don't know what's going to happen. Although I was thinking today, like I was just like, do you think she'll be on the Val Files? I feel like they would still have her on. I feel like they will. There's definitely going to be one platform that's going to like give her the opportunity to explain herself. For sure. And I wondered if it's going to be VAR Files. I'm not too sure. Holy moly, saying someone made a 7-mile long acronym of Amaya's rants about Zach. Did they? Bella A is Asian American and was pissed off. Yes, yeah. We went through that the other day, but like, yeah, she She was not pleased at all, and rightly so. Do you know what I mean? It's just out of order, freaking out of order. There's a link if anyone wants to come and chat real quick. Let me know. Yeah, Nick is fake. Yeah. He's just trying to stay. He's just like, if I stay, I could potentially win. It's possible. Crispy said, oh, I'm sure podcast will want to interview her, but she might get the advice not to give interviews for now. So who knows? Yeah, it's true. Holy says, I found out Sierra's company, Sierra's, oh, wow. Yeah, okay, I heard there was some crazy stuff going on. So yeah, Sierra, who she worked for, their company that she worked for, let me say allegedly as well, because I don't know if that's absolutely been proven, but like, or if she still works there or whatever, but like the company is yeah, very crazy things going on in some really serious allegations with regards to children. So allegedly, yeah. Wow, it's in her bio, is it? Jesus, bro. She's not having a good week, is she? She ain't having a good week, bro. Fucking hell. Oh, God. Really? She's opinion. Okay. Jesus. Ooh. That's a lot. Okay, welcome, Miss Erin. How you doing?
Hello, Sade.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. I am obviously very tired, but I am good.
I'm doing great as well. It's always good to get a break on Wednesdays because Lord knows we need it. We need it. But I'm just here to tell my girls Tony, Shakira, Billy Kiss. Yes, I love these girls. Like, these girls are everything. I am enjoying watching them so much. Like, I was this close to giving up on UK after all that whole coven situation and all this witchery happening. But then Billy Kiss came in and I was like, there's hope. There's hope.
Yes,
we can do this. I was literally tweeting, Billy Kiss, please don't film me. Please don't film me. Because when I watched that kiss with Martin, I was like, what the hell? What the hell? What are we listening to? I was like, producers, I bet turn the mic down.
Yeah, they keep doing that. It's just so gross.
It just sounded like teeth smacking. And I was like, he even kisses with his mouth closed. What is happening? What is going on? Martin is not it. He's just not it. Like, from the hairline, you know what the hairline reminded me of? What was his name from Catherine's season? You guys had him on your show. What was his name?
Oh, Montel.
That's what it reminded me of, because I was just like, do you guys not know you're coming on the show? Like, is there no way for you to get your haircut, get a clipper, something?
Do you know what? He did talk about that in that interview that we done. So basically they have them in holding. So when they go out there, obviously they have a trim, but they don't know how long they're going to be in holding. So if it's over like a week, 2 weeks, then there's nowhere to get a shape up, which is actually, like, considering this is the 12th season, this is wild that they don't have like proper hair and makeup on hand every week. Every week they should be able to get shape up. Every week the girls should be able to get their lashes done. They should get their extensions like revamps. Like, it should happen every week. They're making enough money for that to happen, and for them to have specialists. Do you know what I mean? Well, not even specialists, just people that can do black hair and black makeup or black. Do you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
All of that stuff. there.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I was also wondering about Alima's like wig as well, because I was just like, girl, I know it's probably hot over there in Mallorca, but girl, what's happening to this hair?
Her wig was full as well. There was a lot of hair.
Yeah, very, very
full.
full.
Sorry, good night, Dami. No,
Dami's
don't
going
go
to
in. Said you need to sleep soon. Okay, so maybe you're still here, still listening, but you can't jump on. That's okay. Crispy Bacons, good night to you, and El Michelle as well. Good night. Good night. Thank you.
It was a very fun episode. I actually really enjoyed this episode. This was a first for me because UK always dolls me out.
Yeah,
but I couldn't wait for this recoupling. The first 22 minutes was unnecessary, in my opinion. We should have started with the recoupling because that was juicy. Like watching Emily just spend her days on her knees praying to God. And I was like, yeah, God ain't gonna answer that prayer, sweetheart. He's just not, okay? He's not. But safe for trying, you have to try. I give you that. But it was hilarious because I think I saw her have a conversation with Tony, and I was like, why is Tony and Emily having a conversation? When did this start?
I know. They seem a little bit closer now. And I'm just like, I wonder if Emily's trying to jump ship. I don't know. I really don't know.
I think it probably was a situation of like she'd exhausted the conversation with Meg and Helena, and Meg has her own problems, so she's not really here to listen to yours.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like
as well. Production putting them together, to be fair. But
probably.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was very lighthearted. I think Tony and Cash are great together. I hope Cash does not disappoint me, because hope in black men on this show is honestly like waiting for rain and drought. And I told myself I wasn't gonna do it again, but here I am. Here I am. But we'll see. Milikis and Boris. So, after that picture I sent you yesterday, I was like, we should have been paying attention to Boris a little bit more. Where did all of this come from? Like he just looked different overnight. Like Twitter was going nuts because everybody was rooting for them to get together.
Yeah.
So I hope that he's not using her to stay in the villa and then cracking on with one of these Casa girls, because Boris, you might have to go. You actually might have to go. We will give you an express ticket back home.
Yeah.
So I'm praying that that's not the case, because he seems like a nice guy, and I think Bilikis also mentioned that she was apprehensive about choosing him because she doesn't want to get hurt. And I was like, I'm so happy she mentioned that, because I need him to know that despite all that apprehension, she's choosing you. So don't fail my sister, because the whole of the Yoruba nation will come for you. I hope you're ready.
Honestly, if he sticks with Bilikis, they could win.
True.
I think they could win if he's got sense and he knows, because he's been in reality shows before. Like, do you know what I mean? So if he has an inkling, or if he understands like the way the UK works, like he can actually, or at least top 4. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I feel like he's definitely given immigrant, and I just don't think the what do you call it? The climate is right for that. Do you know what I mean? At the moment, not that I agree. It's not that I agree. I just think, like, I know the British public, and they're prejudiced as fuck. So, like, do you know what I mean? So, I will be surprised, but I think they could definitely get top 4 for sure. Let me just add Waving.
Like, do you know what I mean? Oh, Waving. Hey,
I think they could definitely get top 4 for sure.
Hiya.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
Hiya. How you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Erin, how you doing, Sade?
Good, thank you. I think I can hear us in the background. It's echoing.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it down.
I think I can oh yeah.
But yeah,
Because I've got two screens.
I'm excited to see what happens with those two. To be honest, I am actually praying. I think I'm praying as hard as Emily was praying tonight for Meg's downfall. Like, I cannot wait to see movie night and Meg crumble into a million pieces, because there was such smugness tonight. Too smug.
There really was. There absolutely was. And I was just like, no, you guys don't know. Yeah. You don't know what's happening. You don't have the detail.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not over. So like they split it into two, or they split it into like something for a reason. So I'm hoping there's more drama to come. I'm hoping the other Casa girls get to come to the villa and they get to say what they need to say. I'm hoping Rio goes in. I'm like, seriously.
Do you think that Andrea should tell Meg like tomorrow? Wait, to tell her tomorrow about Dejon, or just wait for her to find out movie night?
No, tonight she needs to say what she's saying. Meg will blow up, not believe her, and then on movie night, Andrea will be like, "See,
told you,
right there in 4K."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That might be.
And they should do a compilation of all the dates that Dejon's been on, with him saying all the nice things to these different women.
Yeah.
That actually might be probably one of the most entertaining movie nights we'll probably ever see. It really will be, because this is the type of like content that these men were providing all through Casa. All through, even in the villa, they were reckless with the mouth. It's making me so happy that Tony actually chose Cash, because when Cash was just like, dude, ain't nobody sweating you, relax. Calm yourself. Don't try to check me, okay? Check yourself. I was just like, Harrison, you don't even have the backbone for this. This is South London. You don't have a backbone.
London, bro. It's not happening. Like, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
he is not. The energy, because I was expecting Cash to be a little bit more like, put off with Tony going back and forth with Harrison. But when he jumped in to back her, I said, I like him.
Yeah.
I actually like him. I was like, yeah, this is what we need.
Yeah.
That's what we need. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. All of those people. There's a lot of people in the villa right now. Golly.
Way too many people there.
I think that they need to get rid of Giorgio, because, I mean, he was just the biggest waste of time. Imagine being single. I mean, imagine, like, he doesn't have have anyone, really. No real connection. He goes to Casa, and he's basically wasted Yaz's time. Right? And then didn't even bring her back to the villa, which would have been no loss to him.
Right.
But and I was thinking about it, and I thought, because we all know that she's she's a DJ, and obviously she's been in the music industry.
Yeah.
He probably just thought, well, I'm not going to help you. He probably felt some kind of way, because there's absolutely no way why, or no real reason why he couldn't have brought her back.
Yeah.
I don't think that Giorgio is as nice a nice guy, because sometimes you can have these what we call nice guys who absolutely F you over, even worse than the guys like, in the category of Dejon. I mean, and when I say Dejon's category, only, for this show, I mean, I don't know him personally, but the thing is, do you know what I mean? That you can get some really nice guys, and you think, oh, they're going to be really, really sweet and everything. So that's what we've all been doing. But what Giorgio did was actually quite mean, because there's no reason why he couldn't have brought... Because he didn't allow Yaz to go and find a connection with anybody else. She spent days with him.
Yeah,
And
that's
just
like it's like Helena brought him back from the sleepover, right? Do you know what I mean? Like she knew that she didn't have a connection with him, but it's like, do you know what I mean? Just help a brother out.
Yeah.
Like help him out, get into the villa. It's no skin off her back, like kind of thing. She done him a niceness, and he could not do that for Yaz. And it's just like, nah, you're wronging. Like there's something about you. Like even why are you here? That's the other thing. I'm just like, nah, bro. He's too old. He's too mature to be there.
I think what just frustrated me was you've been all over her like white on rice the whole time, like making her feel comfortable with you, letting her walls down with you. I don't even know. You probably got a little bit of something in the nighttime. So it's kind of like it's a crap thing to do. And for me, the nice guy act in that moment, he couldn't keep it up anymore.
Yeah.
So he just had to say, yeah, I'm just gonna thug it out alone. And to be honest, I'm ready for him to go. I've been ready for him to go since he came back with Helena. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just not gonna lie. He should have gone home.
He kept in Yaz GBT. He kept her for a little bit, so I'll rate him for that. But that's about it.
Yeah. Honestly, he should have gone. Who else should have gone? Emily should have gone home. Emily should have gone home after the Connor situation. It shouldn't have been anybody else but her, because it's really like Giorgio's giving Ramel in this situation, right? Doing all of this stuff with Poppy, dipping. Emily is, oh Lord, Emily is about to be the new Liberty, and we don't need that. We don't. We actually don't. We're done.
Yeah,
because now she's gonna get that sympathy edit, and everyone's gonna feel sorry for her, and producers are probably gonna bring in a bombshell just for her.
People feeling sorry for no, we don't need any bombshells. There's too many people in there.
Yeah.
But are people feeling sorry for Emily? Like, are they hating on Tommy? Like, has the tide shifted?
No.
Or no?
I don't think I've ever seen a group of people more excited when Tommy walked in with Lucy.
Really? Okay, amazing.
I've never seen people more excited. The timeline was going crazy. Like memes were going left and right. And I was just like, he walked around that corner with Lucy looking like Tom Hardy in Legend. And I was just like, I actually like this guy. Like, I didn't like Tommy before, but this move, diabolical, and I love it.
I know he's going to say something weird as well, because his confidence is up.
Oh yeah,
confidence. 100%. And I do think that Lucy, she's quite likable. Like, I just don't think like she doesn't really come across like as a mean girl or anything like that. Well, not yet anyway. But she's quite likable, and she's a Scouse as well. Like, just it's a bit disarming. So I don't know if they're not. I feel like they're gonna like her.
I mean, she's a stunning girl. She's to be honest, she was the least like person that I noticed in Casa. I couldn't really focus on everybody. There were too many people there. But just seeing her, a little bit with Tommy, I was just like, okay, this could work. Like, Tommy was like, I'm done with these brunettes. Get me away from these brunettes and bring in a blonde. Okay. Never been on that side before. And I blame Megan for this.
Yeah.
Because I said it when she dogged him out. I said, Megan, you have unleashed an evil like we've never seen. And I blame you, because this is going to be Harrison 2.0. It's going to be in the making now, because even after the show, Tommy is going to feel on top of the world when he gets outside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a bit scary.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think about Harrison piping up?
I mean, I expected it. I expected it, and I just like that Cash basically made him sharp. Like, do you know what I mean? Of course he's gonna say something, because the thing is, this guy pretends that he hates Tony so bad. He don't. He's just pretending. So I can't take him seriously.
I don't think
no, definitely can't take him seriously. I think that the thing with Harrison is that he really enjoys the fact that he can still have Tony on one side and still, he was enjoying being in a triangle far too much.
Yeah.
So the fact that he was probably thinking that, oh yes, I gassed Tony up enough, she'd be sitting there waiting for me, and then I'd come back with someone else, and then I'd have this perfect triangle scenario again, but it didn't work out.
Oh, she made me proud. I think I actually stood up at one point during the episode when she said, I'm gonna recouple. I said, oh, I thought you were going to embarrass America for a second, Tony. I really thought you were going to embarrass us because, girl, you better stand up with the quickness. You better jump up the way Billy Kiss jumped up. I need the energy.
And it's so nice to see Tony smiling instead of her walking around the villa with that sad face. Oh my goodness. Cash has brightened her up again, given her life again. So it's just so nice to see her happy.
Yeah, I think I forgot what Tony looked like happy.
Yeah.
I think I actually did, because she was happy when she came in as a bombshell, but whatever these men did to her, it disappeared.
Yeah, definitely.
She just got disappointed. Like, it's just a disappointment, man. Seriously, like, they're not what they cracked up to be at all. And then having those girls there as well, like especially Helena, just doing the most, absolutely doing the most. Like, I don't know whether it's just like, what do you call it, recency bias or something, but like I feel like she has been one of the worst on Love Island. Like, overall.
To be honest, this entire cast has been quite horrible, as in just as an ensemble, because I was looking at the whole recoupling and I was just like, this might be the only season that I remember where the girls have all recoupled. Like the men are so horrible that every single woman in there were like, I'm not getting played. I'm going to pick one of these bombshells. And maybe 2 out of the bombshells didn't come back.
Yeah. There's only 2.
Yeah.
And another thing as well, how come there's been so few votes on this show? I mean, the last series, there were I was using the app so many times. This year, I mean, is it because they were scared that we'd vote everybody off and then we wouldn't have?
Probably. Seriously. Because we would have got rid of Harry one time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so freaking quickly.
Harry, Megan, that would have been the whole cast.
Megan would have gone. Yeah, Meg would have gone ages ago, to be honest.
They really, I mean, when did they last have a public vote?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I know we're still thinking about it. It was just like, when? I can't even remember.
I think the last time was when Megan left, I think.
Oh yes, yeah.
I think it was when
she
Megan
wasn't expecting it, was she? She wasn't expecting that she'd be.
Yeah, because I think
so that's about 2 weeks ago.
No, 3, probably 3.
3 maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, she's been out there for a minute now.
Yeah.
Oh,
how's she doing out there? Are people liking her again now or no?
Oh, I think Alima mentioned her meeting up with Megan. Because I guess Megan went on the after Love Island After Sun thing that India and Amy does. Yeah. And she she went there with Ramel, and Ramel was telling lies. Lies from the pits of hell. And he said that he had spoken to Alima before they went off to the little getaway that he went with. And she was okay. She pretty much said something along the lines of like, oh, we're open, so you can go as crazy as you want. And then Alima, I think Megan also backed him up. And then Alima came there and she was like, the hell I did. I never said that. She was like, what I said to him was, you have to do what you have to do. I understand that. And she said she also kissed him before he left. So he can know that, like, I'm still here waiting for you. So don't forget that while you get there. And all of that went out the window very quickly. she also mentioned she Poppy texted her and she was just like, oh, all right. And Poppy was just like, oh, you did amazing. It was fun to watch you and all of that stuff. And she was just like, oh, thank you. And she was like, I mean, she seems like a nice girl. I never met her. But
why is Poppy texting her? You trying to take my connect. What is wrong?
I don't know. Oh, I think Megan.
I guess it's
also,
because Ramel did Poppy dirty on the After Sun show, didn't he? Really?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but like Poppy was still gunning for like we can't revise history. Like, do you know what I mean? You didn't give a cacker about Alima, sorry, when you was in the sleepover. You didn't care about her. You only cared when he didn't pick you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what a nonsense.
Yeah, I think Megan also mentioned that the whole thing with her and Connor had been, I guess, like there'd been more chats than what we saw. And I was like, well, I figured that. And Alima also said the same with Ben. She said Ben and her had spoken before Ramel came in. And that was when she got interested. And then Ramel came in and she kind of backed off for a little bit. But then before the heart rate challenge, they spoke again. And this time it was kind of just to see what was going to happen. And she said that it was when she decided that she was going to go full throttle on Ben for the heart rate challenge. And I was like,
okay. Yeah. But then why didn't he pick her in the recoupling? Did anyone ask her that?
Yeah, she said that at the time she was pretty certain that things with Ramel was going to like be better. So she figured it might just be better not to rock the boat with the whole.
I mean the other recoupling. So then
the other recoupling. Oh, the one with
Alima, what do you call it? Yasmin. Was it Alima, Yasmin, and Helena in the bottom three? Who were left? And Shakira. Yeah, you're right. Shakira, Alima, and sorry, I just said the name. I can't remember now.
Shakira, Alima, and Helena.
Yasmin and Helena. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, Helena. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And he had an opportunity to pick Alima then, and he picked Helena. Did anyone ask about that?
Yeah, I don't think they really did ask about that. I think they focused more on just wanting to understand when this whole situation started, because it seemed the way it was edited, it seemed like it just sparked the day before she was leaving, rather than it was a long progression of just chats. And I think someone asked her, what exactly do you see in Ben that we can't see? And she was just like, well, it's easy to talk to him because we talk about nothing, literally. Like, it's just banter. We make each other laugh. And like, it was like something of like friendship that turned into something more. And she started to see another side of him. And I was just like, Alima, I'm still struggling to see it. But hey, if you say it was there, then it was there.
She's trying to stay in the middle.
It was so funny because she was just kind of trying to make it seem like Ben is much more than what we see, and I was like, yeah, still not getting that.
Not buying it. What do you guys think about Clark and Taylor leaving USA?
Oh, happy day.
Oh,
happy day. Producers, you guys are going to hell for letting him close things off, do that whole setup, and then telling him that he was going. That was evil. That was wicked work, because he went all out planning this whole presentation, had everybody up in there, supporting him. And it seemed like he thought he was, now that he was in this couple with Clark and he closed things off, he was here to stay. And America was like, wrong.
Bye.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but had he been a better person, because I really don't care about him being a better partner for Orlando, but a better person. Because I don't know if he's apologized to her. I've yet to see it.
I didn't think he has. That's what we're trying to like. I didn't think he has. And like, if it's off camera, okay, cool. Like someone needs to just let us know that it's happened. But like, I just don't think he has, and I feel like they've done a disservice to us by not showing that or not making that happen. Like it's out. I really do think so. Let me just add Jordan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because that was one thing I was worried about, was whether he had done that. Because she did hug him when he was leaving, and I was wondering what changed.
I think she's being polite.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, she's one of those ladies. She's polite. You know, she cares about like respectability, politics, all that kind of stuff. Like the optics of it, she cares.
Did you see Nick waiting for her? Like, all right, girl, that's enough. Let's go.
Yeah, because he should. Jordan, are you there? You're on mute. You can hear.
Oh, I loved watching Nick just stand there like, girl, that's enough.
Are you finished?
Yeah, at least it's not us, so I don't care.
Yeah,
like, that's what it was given. It was funny. The episode was nice. I noticed something with Amaya and Brian, and I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, it's not Amaya that's the problem. Brian is the problem for me. I don't trust this guy. Whenever they're talking, he doesn't really say much. And even when he's talking to the guys, everything is just more on the physicality of their relationship rather than like the intellectual, the emotional. It's all very surface level. And whenever she says something to him, he kisses her right away. And
I don't know if Amaya gives off intellectual. Like, I don't think.
Well, that was shade.
Was that shade?
That was shade.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't go to her for intellectual stimulation. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not intellectual on like a scholar level, but like in the sense of like just casual
emotional.
Yeah,
emotional. Yeah, maybe emotional, psychological connection.
Yeah,
maybe.
like it seems very physical, and that's it. And that's what worries me about Brian, because I refuse to let a Casa boy come here 2 days in and then win this money for doing nothing. Amaya winning on her own, fine, but him being attached to that.
That's what happened with Amber.
That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not like it's unprecedented, and he's no fool. He saw what America did. He's like, "Oh, I stood up for her just in time. Let me move this way." But let me just say, let's not cheer Taylor and Clark being gone. This is what has forced me to stop watching the show. Because you would rather support some BS like Nick and Alondria as opposed to Taylor and Clark, who really like each other. So to me, and this is going to show my age, but this show has jumped the shark. And you don't know what that means. That's what I'm saying. It's from an old show called Happy Days. The Fonz, you ever? Right. And there was an episode when we knew Happy Days could no longer be a good show, is when they had Fonz, what do you call when you're in the water and you're jet skiing or whatever, but he jumped a shark. Like, come on. And he also had on his leather jacket and jeans. So when something is over, we say it has jumped the shark. Okay?
I used to love watching Happy Days.
Okay. That expression before.
So I knew they were going to get eliminated because America's mad about, I don't know what they're mad about, but their voting shows me why Donald Trump is now president. They're irrational as all get out. They don't have any type of discernment. They are living in a world of cognitive dissonance where they know what's real, but they want to act like they don't. They want to pretend that what is not real is real, even though in their minds, they know. So I watched yesterday, I binge watched I Kissed a Boy. It was fantastic.
No, I hear what you're saying, Jordan. I do think though, as we were saying, I think part of the reason why people are not connecting with them is because of Taylor's behavior and how he hasn't actually, on camera at least, we don't know if it just hasn't been shown in the edit, he hasn't really apologized or made amends with Olandria, and people don't like that.
Oh my.
He doesn't.
Oh
he,
my.
It doesn't matter.
Have we not discussed this? Have we not discussed this?
It doesn't matter.
Did Olandria confess in her diatribe that she knew all along Taylor didn't like her? Did she not say, I ask you every day what I can do? So in other words, she can use Taylor to stay in the villa, but Taylor can't use her to stay in the villa. Is that what we're saying?
There's a couple of things going on. There's a popularity thing going on. I think like Taylor has shown a very strong dislike and a disgust towards Olandria, and people don't really understand it because she only liked him. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, what crime did she really do against him? And also as well, like a lot of people feel like you don't have to put another girl down to raise your own, and that's what he was doing. So it's just like it doesn't stick with a lot of people. The way he was when they done the postcard challenge and when he was just like, I choose Clark, that was cold.
Well, first of all, he was asked a question. Olandria pressed him and pressed him. And then he was asked a question. So should he have just not told the truth?
No,
should he have said, okay, I'll choose Olandria?
He could have been mindful. He could have still said his truth. He could have been respectful and mindful, and he wasn't. He chose that moment to blame her. That's what he done in that moment. And there was no resolve at all. There was absolutely no resolve. And he could have sat down with her and really, do you know what I mean? Like, just made peace. There was none of that. So that's why he's out of the villa. So like, I don't know what to tell you, but he's gone.
Okay, so you two are living in a world where people must do what you want them to do, how you want them to do it.
No, I feel like I am just
because I didn't think he was. Well, maybe I'm heartless, but I didn't think he did anything wrong. But that's just me.
It's a difference of opinion, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? A lot of people feel like
it is,
and that's why they
know.
And Clark in the bottom how many times, and that's why they've left the villa. So like, that's
great.
You know what I mean?
It's great. Yeah, because they can be free of the hatred now. So you know, all's well that ends well.
And maybe have a farm together and get married and wear cowboy hats with everyone's initials too. That's what they can do.
Do you think we can have a movie night on the UK side, like within the next couple of days? Sunday at the latest, while everyone's still there?
I think it would make sense for them to do that so that everyone's around and, you know, we can sit and enjoy, get our popcorn and watch Dejon getting roasted, Harry getting roasted, Tommy getting roasted, everybody getting roasted.
They might have to get rid of some people though, no? I feel like
you know what? You remember what was it? Was it UK when they had that awards night where they were showing film and stuff, and they eliminated people on awards night? Was that the UK?
Yes.
We could do that again.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think the UK. I don't know. I feel like a couple of people, probably about if Giorgio and Emily go. That's cutting it down a little bit. I think like maybe one or two more couples go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
Giorgio and Emily offer nothing. They can leave in the morning.
100%.
They can cut them in the morning. Yeah. I mean, it's not like they're going to couple up together. Why they weren't eliminated after the recoupling, I don't know. But
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I mean, they didn't have no problem cutting Alima out without offering her up for grabs. So, you know, I will, just like I still don't get why the girls had to have one less day than the boys with Casa Amor. I mean,
you know what? I was thinking that as well. It's just like, this isn't fair.
It isn't.
Yeah, what the patriarchy is going on.
Yeah.
100.
And the boys going outside the villa first, but go on.
why must the guys have longer time? It really does seem very odd that,
Yeah, it
especially
never
when they
happened
know that the
before that I
girls are
can
slow
remember.
burners. You know, the girls are usually the slow burners when it comes to
Yeah,
Casa.
that's
You'd
true.
think it would make more sense for them to have a longer time, because
Mhm.
we all know that the guys are
Right.
going to go in and go crazy. So 2
Mhm.
days is fine, but it just didn't. It should have been done the other way round.
Yeah.
Exactly. If anybody
Yeah.
was going to get an extra day, it should have been the girls. It's so
Mm.
weird.
Yeah, no, it's strange. I did think they were gonna. I don't know. I get confused, but like I thought they were gonna like make it longer for the girls somehow. Like when they came back in, that's what I thought they were gonna do, but they didn't. That makes sense. But yeah,
Yeah, because once they said recoupling, we knew everybody had to be there.
yeah,
It's so weird.
it is weird.
What are
So
the
like
producers doing?
who freaking knows? Now that we've seen like 2 versions of Casa, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the one in the US where they made everyone couple up, then all come back to the villa and make their choices? Or do you prefer like the traditional one in the UK where they have to come back with the person or not?
I prefer the UK one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I kind of like the traditional one
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm
of
saying.
somebody coming from behind the wall.
Yeah, I prefer the drama.
Mm.
And I mean, obviously, we knew Dejon was going to be coming back on his own. And what I actually didn't like was the fact that Dejon just kept on dropping his little breadcrumbs throughout the time he was in Casa. I mean, he didn't exactly look at the camera, but he would come in, lie on the bed, and I miss my Meg. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't at all.
You're just doing
Oh
this.
God, I
And
almost had a.
the fact that he doesn't think that we've seen it all before. I mean, if you've watched this show, the last few series, the guys who are really on a mission to win the money do exactly what he's been doing.
Yeah. 100%. He's literally like Jake all over again.
Yeah.
But he's a bit
You said
smart.
that, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think like he's so
Except
similar.
he's not letting Meg know. See, Liberty clocked it, or somebody told her, and she got out of Dodge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I can't even remember.
But do you think that Meg would do the same, or would she still? I mean, yesterday we could see that she realized what was going on, but
what
it
if
just
she
seems
sees
like
that
there's a
clip where
sense of
he's?
delusion.
But what if she sees that clip where he says, "I hope you come back, so we can still get to know each other"?
Ooh.
Like
To Anzada.
yes.
Huh?
That we need to see that clip. We need a compilation. How do you say it? Compilation.
Compilation.
Compliment. Can't say the word. But yeah.
Sade.
No, I mean, it's the dyslexia, man.
Compilation.
I know.
I can't
It's compilation.
Okay,
Yeah, you got it.
we need that. We need that of Dejon. We absolutely do, because there's just been too many moments, like him saying, "Oh, you're looking at me like you want to kiss me," like to Andrada. Well, like you know.
I mean, he could have a whole category like they do categories in Australia. And you know, like it'll say like for one person, it'll be a category with all their stuff in it, because we could start him from Malaysia.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we definitely need that. I think we need that for a lot of the guys in UK, because these guys, whoo, boy, are they chatty catties, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They have been chatting it up, and it blows my mind, because I feel like these people forget that they're on a TV show.
Yeah.
And everything is recorded 24/7.
Yeah.
So it's just the bravery in the way they speak, and I can't wait for Dejon to actually just lose, because I think he thinks he's smarter than the game itself. And I don't think he realizes that people vote for you. Not these islanders. Like, they don't vote for you. So
I guess it's been so few votes, he's freelancing.
Yeah. It just
See, you all needed a Britain says like we had an America says, and maybe some of these people would,
Yeah.
see what
How
people
many
really
weeks
think.
has the UK one got?
Say it again.
Sorry, Jordan. How many weeks has the UK Love Island got?
It ends on the 4th of August.
Oh yes.
Oh, you all are good. You all are good.
Yeah, they've got
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a lot of time. I think the UK does more with their time rather than the US. I think this is probably the first time in the US where we've had it seemed like it went by fast. Really fast. So I was on my phone. I was on several like devices yesterday. You should have seen me. You would have thought I was some sort of technician. I had old phones, new phones, and I was just voting, trying to see how I can vote because it literally was a race. Everybody was voting for who they wanted.
Yeah.
Like Shelly and Ace fans were going nuts. Huda's fans were trying to sabotage Alondra and Nick's fans. It was just madness. Madness the way people were acting yesterday. So may the best person win at this point. I'm ready for it to be over so that all these Stan wars can end. I'm tired. I want my timeline back. I'm so tired of seeing it.
I do think the US could benefit from a little bit more time this time round because we would have seen the relationships develop more. I think that's the only thing. Like you can see, like, okay, you can benefit for like maybe at least a week or two. Wait, Dammy saying at least you have 2 hours to vote. The UK is 15 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of time. It's very tricky.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we actually have, I think we have until like 12:30 from 10 to 12:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool. That is a good
amount. Well, I mean, it makes sense because they got for the last vote that we did, not this one, but the one before, I think it went 1 million votes.
Wow.
Like that was probably record breaking.
That's crazy. Oh, Jordan, we lost you.
Yeah, where did Jordan go? So we'll see. Oh, Iris and Pepe. Iris and Pepe. What were you guys doing in that bed?
Oh yeah.
What about TJ?
This is what I'm saying. What I'm talking about. People are going on about Nick and Alondra. Iris and Pepe. They are recently widowed, both of them.
Right.
And they've just forgotten about their partners.
That took me out.
Pepe was talking the other day. Oh, I miss, I can't be close to Grayson because I miss Hannah. Was it you? Like, do you know what I mean? TJ left. TJ literally just left days ago.
I think that's what was shocking me because someone brought up this theory and I was like, oh, this might be it. And I think it was actually Nicole Davis that brought it up. She was like, what if Pepe didn't stand behind TJ to knock him out so that he can swoop in and take Iris? Because Alondra mentioned something in one of the episodes and she said something like, oh, Pepe got a type. And there was some connotation to that. So I was like,
yeah.
Oh, I was like, if we did that, that is because TJ came out saying him and Pepe were like brothers, like he looked up to him. That was funny.
He got played.
He got played.
Remember, Pepe is in the school of Ace as well. Do you know what I mean? He's in the same place. All of them boys that roll with Ace, they're all running game. The
thing is, it blows my mind because I didn't even remember that when Pepe was walking over to stand behind whoever he was going to stand behind, he looked at TJ and said, "I'm sorry, bro."
Yeah, no, he did.
I was like, that is diabolical.
He must have thought, I can survive this. Iris is still there. He must have.
Because the way that they were all over each other in that bed, I was like, Iris, were you not just crying up a storm because TJ left.
She said TJ who? Pepe's hit now. Remember, she said, I didn't even think it was a possibility. She had counted herself out, you know. But Pepe was like, nah, baby, you're blonde. You're exactly what I like.
Oh, this is why these people piss me off, because you guys walked in together. Pepe, if there was a spark, you should have started this from then on. From then on.
He wanted Hannah because Hannah was game as well.
Oh.
Remember, it was all very intense.
Honestly, that theory blew my mind, because I was like, that actually might make a lot more sense, because it didn't make sense for him to stand behind Taylor. No offense to Taylor, but they aren't that close. Like, I've always looked at Taylor, Ace, and Nick as the trio, the Three Stooges. So Pepe just standing behind, I was like,
so we thought anyway. Hey, Crispy, how you doing? Oh,
hello.
Hi. Oh no, your connection.
Oh, T-Mobile. What happened?
Something's going on. Sounds like Morse code. You might need to refresh, hon. You might need to refresh.
Yeah, that was a very interesting little situation, and I was like, okay, I can see where this might. But who are the people voting for for Pepe and Iris?
I don't know.
Who are these people?
You know what? I saw one podcast, what they call Girls in the Office or something like that. I think they're quite popular. So a lot of these people go onto their show as well after the Val Files, I think. So they're in that circle, and they were like, yeah, Pepe and Iris. I was just like, you guys. Crispy.
Is it better now?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Hey, everyone. I had to come up. Sorry. I apologize for my accent. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. But I wanted to hear more about what was Aaron saying? Like, so Pepe played TJ?
Yeah. So it's I think that's the theory in why they are so into each other all of a sudden now, because it didn't make sense how quickly they just like formed this romantic connection that they now are parading around like it's been 4 or 5 weeks. So it was just weird. And I think the theory is just the reason Pepe didn't stand behind TJ is because Iris is fair game if TJ is out the way.
Yeah.
So that might track. It might track.
He must have thought about the possibility for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely, because it's making sense now, because I'm thinking about how hyped up he was about Andrena, and then how quickly he shut her down.
Yeah,
very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he didn't even give her room to finish her sentence. It was oh girl, no.
No. So I'm going to stop you there.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, like I've got too much going on. Imagine I'm focusing on Grayson only for the next day to be called out, or was it the same day? I can't even remember. To say like, no, I'm still thinking about Hannah. Like, bro.
But what is it about Pepe though? Because first Huda, then Andrena, Grayson, and now Iris. And I'm not seeing it.
I heard that he's packing. If you know what
you
I
heard
mean.
that he's
got like a package.
Oh, he's packing.
Yeah.
Oh,
like Amazon, yeah.
He a delivery delivery man. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
But I will also say, remember, like when TJ on the same night TJ left, Pepe was just inviting her to his bed.
Yes,
he was.
There was that moment.
You're not even allowed to do that.
Shade, did you see that moment where after the dump-in, I think everyone's going to sleep, and then they're showing each couple in their bed, and then they show Pepe and Iris right next to each other, and they're just literally just staring at each other.
He opened up his duvet and said, "Do you want to sleep with me tonight?" And I think she laughed, and then it was like they were still talking, and then the lights went off, and they're still talking in the dark.
Oh,
and I think, did they hold hands? I don't know.
No, I think they were just staring at each other.
They were, yeah.
It was
just
I caught that, and I was like, "What is this?" But I was just like, maybe they're just like consoling each other or something. Okay, let's ignore it.
Widows
consoling each other. Okay. That's what you're gonna call it now.
Oh yeah, they consoling each other. All right. I mean, Hannah. Ooh.
But you know, this cast is so horny, man. They're like probably the horniest cast.
Oh my God, Sade, how could we not talk about Huda and Chris?
Yeah,
raise your hand if you knew that relationship was going to implode. I did.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It was bound to happen because she hasn't really changed her ways. You can't change your ways. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't change your ways like that quickly at all. You can't.
It was hard to watch because I think Chris at a point in the recoupling was just over it. Like, he didn't want to hold her hand. He didn't want to look at her. He just wanted to be done. I think he was ready to leave, like get up right then and just walk away because it's just too much. Like you're doing bits with him in bed, but you don't want to kiss in public. What?
Weird. It's weird. It's actually it's a weird flex. But I do think that she's got PTSD from Ace and them judging her.
No, you think that?
Yeah, I do.
No, I call BS on that because
I agree.
Even with all the stuff that was happening with her and Jeremiah, they were kissing it up everywhere. Anytime something would happen and he would be mad at her or they would fight, her way of fixing it was kissing him.
Yeah. So my point is that because the Islanders didn't like that, and they were saying that this is your problem, that you're moving too fast, you're getting too deep with people. This is why she's now, okay, I can't do that in front of people. We can only do it like under the covers in bed where she thinks people aren't going to notice. I think that's what it is.
Does she know that Chris has told practically the whole villa that
well, she knows now, and that's what I was saying, that was part. I think that's part of the reason she got up and kind of walked away from him, because she didn't want it being said out loud. I think that was part of her annoyance, and because
that's why she asked, like, why is everyone looking? Why they looking at us and all that?
Exactly.
I get it. I mean, both of you are right, like, because I agree with Aaron too. She is using sex to control him to some extent, you know. But yeah, I agree with you too. I think you both are actually.
I mean, to be honest,
I'll go and say.
I said, to be honest, it looked like Chris was tapped out way before that, from like the whole yoga situation, baby.
Oh yeah.
I think he had already set it up in his mind that this isn't gonna work if this is how you communicate. So I'm gonna give it one last chance, and if it's the same result, then we're gonna ride this out to the end, and I'm gonna ride out on my own.
Yeah.
So,
I think Huda, Sierra, and Amaya distract men with sex, and their situation. That I think they're all very similar in that sense. Like, that's what they lead with. Whereas I think the other girls don't do that. They're that
is true.
Yeah, I don't know if it's good or bad, actually, to be honest.
It's a weird one though. Like, you can't really say if it's good or bad because it's grown people doing whatever grown people want to do. But it is like one of those things, like, girl, at least let this man see that there's more to you than that, because then you become that girl. You never want to be that girl. I mean, look how it ended up for Sierra. This man did not even walk out with her.
I wouldn't.
What's the prize money for the USA one? I mean, people going through all this, how much they're going to get?
100K.
100K, yeah.
Yeah. So
I
they
mean,
get
if they split and then after taxes, what is that, like 30 to 35K? It's
Oh,
not
is it?
even about the prize money. It's like the longer you stay, if you become America's favorite couple, it's more brand deals, bigger brand deals, longer, blah, blah, blah. It's more money afterwards.
I mean, I think yesterday was what Chris's promo for like a basketball league picking him up.
Chris and Pepe, they're just like high runs.
That's what that was. That was them trying to show,
Definitely.
you know, their jump shots and you know, being able to dunk and shoot a 3-pointer. It was just a waste of time because I was just like, not Ace running after them with his little tiny feet. That made me laugh.
Was hilarious.
It made me laugh. I honestly, I feel like I'm enjoying Ace now because I feel like this is the Ace that I see on Instagram, right? The silly one, funny, and just all out in a goofy mood 24/7. So it's like, it's really nice to just see it light, you know, the lightness and everything, everyone really kind of having fun and just having a good time. And I think
like no more controlling, no more manipulation, just like him being himself for a change. You know?
Just leaving people alone. Jordan, I agree with you. Jordan says, I can see a world where that nanny challenge would trigger Huda. She's missing her actual daughter and he's played around. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with that. I can see how that whole thing could be triggering. I think she done a little bit too much, but at the same time, like, you haven't seen your daughter for what, 5 weeks?
Yeah.
It's a lot. That's a lot to ask for someone. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it was I don't know, a bit insensitive, I guess, like for them to even do that. But she really went into a very particular style of mummy mode. And I was just like, girl, you need to relax.
I think what's upsetting to watch is you did all of this, all this tug of warring with Shelly, with the villa, about you and this man and all of this stuff. And it seems like now that you've gotten what you wanted, now it's like, I don't really want it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's given when she nitpicks at little things, because the baby challenge wasn't that deep. Like, it's fun. It's a fun game. Everyone's having a good time. Yes, you can say, you know, this bothered me a little bit because I'm looking at you as far as like, if we're on the outside and, you know, I let you meet my daughter, I want you to take it seriously. I want you to be present and be caring enough to make me feel secure that you can be around her, you can take care of her, which is fine. But it's in the way you go about having that conversation. You shouting over the balcony like you're his grandmom or something is weird. Because like, you're mothering a grown man. In the way you approach the situation, it was just weird. And I was like, she does this a lot where she speaks like she's talking to her child.
Yeah.
And it's very demeaning for these men.
Yeah.
Because they can't physically outright shout at you, because then it becomes, oh, he's yelling at a woman.
Yeah. You know, 100%, because to be fair, any other guy, like, it wouldn't, you couldn't fully blame a guy for going nuts on her, not physically obviously, but like just verbally maybe, for the way she speaks to him. Like, even when they were kind of going back and forth and he was joking and then she wasn't, when he talked about, oh, you can throw up in my mouth, and she was just like, don't say that. And he said, what did he say? He said, don't tell me what to say. And she's like, just did. So many people could get triggered by that. Do you know what I mean? And like, have with that and not be okay. When she was cussing Jeremiah and calling him out of his name, like, again, like there's so many people that could just actually have lost their temper in those moments. And she's actually lucky that she is not with like, she's had 2 significant relationships now, or connections in there, where she's not with guys that lose their temper like that. Because what is she learning? She's not learning anything, almost. Not to say that she needs to be someone to lose her temper to learn, but there's no repercussions for her behavior, right? And this is why I can't really support her win, because even though she's got this redemption arc, where is your apology to Jeremiah? Like, where is like I need her to be sitting down.
I think she did, Sade. I think she did
When?
apologize. I will have to give her that. I think she did. I think when he was dumped, remember she waited to have a conversation with him, and she sat him down and she said she was sorry for how she spoke to him. She's sorry for her behavior and how things went down between them. So I think
I don't think that's a self-reflective.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
apology.
I think it takes a little bit more time and effort, to be honest, to like look inward, self-reflect, and understand what about her behavior she's actually apologizing.
She's apologizing for. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I honestly, I think this is why I tweeted. I said, Huda doesn't need a relationship. She needs a therapist. She needs to sit with someone, work out these issues, because it's not a healthy way for her to go about life. And it's also not a healthy way for her daughter to see. That is not what your daughter needs to know about what relationships are. So yeah, she needs some soul searching. She needs to take some time off, really get herself together, really talk to someone. They all need it, obviously, but she specifically, because her defense mechanism is not good. It's not.
Guild is asking, who do you guys want to win? Who do you guys want to win?
Oh. I'm gonna say it again. My sensitive gangster, Amaya Papaya, for the win.
Yes.
Whoever's gonna take her there, whether it's Brian or I don't care. As long
You
as
know who I want to win? I want the fans to win. I want everyone who's sat up voted.
Who's in the villa, Erin?
I want, not in the villa. Everybody who's had to sit through these 5 weeks to win. But if it's in the villa, honestly, I don't know. I would have said Shelly and Ace. I would have said Orlandria and Nick. But right now, everybody's on an even playing field, and somehow Sierra and Iris and Pepe have added themselves into this whole collective. So it's really a toss up on who America really decides and how the votes land, because everybody's saying something different. There's Iris and Pepe stand, there's Huda stand, it's just a lot. Like Rihanna freaking voted for Shelly and Ace yesterday, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? What is going on? So it's split, and I'm not really sure who I want.
But who do you? I know what you're observing, but who? So in your hearts of hearts,
what happened to Nicolandria? I thought you were Nicolandria stand.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a huge fan of Shelly and Orlandria, but I've come to terms with the fact that both these women can't win. One of them has to. Yeah. And from the way that I voted yesterday, like 20 times, it's gonna have to be Shelly and Ace for me. I can't just abandon them. I can't. I can't. I'm gonna have to say them, because I never expected rooting for a Black couple in the way that I've been rooting this hard. And I think it's just due to the fact that, like, I really, really like Shelly, and I feel like the hate that she's getting, it just hurts to see, because I don't think she understands where it's coming from.
No, she
poor baby. So yeah, like for me, I'm okay with Shelly and Ace winning first place. I'm also okay with Nicolandria winning first place. As long as they are both in first and second, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Even Amaya being in third, I'm okay. Amaya being in second, I'm okay. Like, at this point, it really doesn't matter to me. I'm happy that these people get to leave this dreadful island. Yeah. That's really it.
Wavesin, what are you saying?
Well, I think anybody who's with Amaya gets my vote, really. Just would like her to win.
Yeah, same. I'm with Amaya.
Yeah.
I just think she's just been the most genuine, the most herself, and just kind of not chill in the sense of like a calm person, but she's been unproblematic, really and truly. Any of her problems have been from people giving her problems rather than her giving people problems. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to see her win. Yeah, so I can tolerate Brian winning with her. I can tolerate it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
she is so because she was consistently she has consistency, like she has been genuine. She has not been manipulative or mean. She has been welcoming. She was from like these exit interviews I've seen, Vanna or whatever, like that one woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She was saying that Amaya and surprisingly Huda were the only OGs that were welcoming to the Casa.
Yeah, I heard
interesting. You know?
Yeah.
So Amaya has been like very. I mean, I don't know why I had to be like truthful and bring Huda into it because people said that about Huda too. But Amaya has been like the most genuine throughout the whole season. So also why she's just such a sweetheart, you know. She's a nurse. She's not an influencer.
You know what's crazy? I know who we all want to win and who we're rooting for. But I'm actually terrified because Gilda just said something and I was like, this has happened before. So Gilda mentioned, like, if this was the UK, Iris and Pepe would steal this. And it got me thinking, if Iris and Pepe don't get dumped very soon, I feel like we might
play. Yeah, 100%, and it will be a travesty. It'll be an absolute travesty. I feel like Iris and Pepe are giving me what's her name? Whitney. Who won Whitney's season?
Oh, you mean Jess and
Sam?
Jess and Sam. That's the same thing. Everybody hated Sam. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people hated Sam. They knew they didn't like each other. She didn't. He didn't like her. They knew, and they won anyway.
Yeah,
freaking out of order. So that I can, so I can 100% see something like that happening. Unfortunately, because I feel like there's not secret voters, but people who are voting for them aren't being vocal. It's like, you know what, Jordan's right. Actually, it's like voting for Trump. That's what it is.
Yeah.
People ain't coming out and saying that they're doing it, but they're doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's order. I keep thinking about the challenge in which we had to rate our favorite boy, favorite girls, and all these things. And Pepe
the bubble challenge.
Yeah. Pepe was high, and so was
Iris. Number one.
Yeah, Iris was consistently number 2, like always second, because Amaya was always number 1, and Pepe was on all 3 number 1, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
It's wild. It's wild.
That is very wild.
To be honest with you, I saw that coming on Reddit because I saw masses of people coordinating online. Pepe, because there's like so much hate for Ace and Taylor. I knew those two would like rank last, and people were pushing to get together and coordinate their votes to get Pepe and Iris through. I saw that on Reddit actually.
Yes,
so I wasn't surprised. To be honest.
That's the scary. I think that's the scary part is this couple that really isn't a couple.
No,
but a situationship by default, just coming in and then cleaning the whole thing, which I don't think anyone's thought about at all. So I don't know. I mean, is it good that Taylor went home?
Yes.
Half of me.
Well, now we can concentrate the vote. That's the thing. So like, it's less people to split the vote. Especially like I will say like the black vote. It's less people to split the black vote with.
Yeah, I mean, we really can't split the vote.
And Taylor's wasn't ever gonna win anyway.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, he wasn't gonna get that win. No offense to Clark, but people were hell bent.
It's not about Clark. That's the thing. This whole thing is not about Clark. Clark has just got done by association.
She's collateral damage. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah. I mean, we might. To be honest, I'm ready to kind of just switch to something a different show. Because Jordan's measuring the perfect match, and I can't wait for that to drop. I'm probably
it's not so bad.
Yeah.
But UK Love Island finishes on the 4th of August. So and Beyond the Villa as well, watching that too.
Beyond the Villa, yeah. I think that literally starts the day that USA ends. So
yeah, it starts on Sunday.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
And I can't wait to see Serena again. I'm a little bit bummed that Cordell won't be like a full-time cast member. But I'm happy that the reason why he can't be is because he booked 2 roles in 2 TV shows. He's booked and busy. So I'm happy about that. I love Cordell so much. Yeah.
I'm happy he got his Cheez It ad. Go on.
They're doing so well. Like, I love to see it, like, so bad.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Beyond the Villa is it's like a reality spin-off show based on the season 6 Love Island USA.
Yeah,
it's really cool. It's just so cool. Like, the UK can, in their 12 seasons, have they ever done such a thing?
Right. Well, I mean, to be honest, I think this is the first time we've had it in the US as well, and it's due to how big last season was. So
yeah,
I think it's something that they can continue to do. But
no, absolutely. But like, my point is, the US, you guys always do things better. Like, you can always see the opportunity and run with it. But the UK will just continue to do the same thing over and over again.
Oh yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
USA is about capitalizing.
And that's why people like Dejon, for example, can come into a show and follow a certain pattern, and even we all recognize what he was doing from the beginning, and he just, you know, if he gets into the final with Meg, you know, it'll be just such a waste of time, because it means that again next year another guy will think, oh yeah, it worked for Dejon, I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah.
And it'll be just so ingenuine and boring for us viewers, because we're like, oh okay, there's you know, there's like certain scripts that they have on the shows for UK, and what was nice about season 5 was that it just broke all the molds for everything. The women were different, the coupling, the surprises after Casa Amor were different. It was just so unpredictable, and that's what the UK show misses. That uniqueness that the American version has, and the element of surprise. I mean, the only time there's been surprise is when, like, Alicia didn't come back, and Alima getting voted out.
Expensive black women. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't think they could ever replicate season 5, because it was just unique.
It was
on its own. Like,
perfect.
These cast members will go down in history for how just good that season was. Like, I still think about Anna yelling in Jordan's face, like shouting 2 days. It's cemented in my brain. So, like, it's also Greg asking him, what was your thought process for this? Like, how did you think this through? Like, it was
and Jordan raises a good point there, like about the diversity and the belief in it, because you know this thing that's happening with like it's such a shame that so many black women, black people watch Love Island, and then the contestants who are meant to represent us are treated so harshly. You know, it's not. Last year was an anomaly, but even when it came to how they were treated with their photo shoots, the 2 winners last year, it was just, you know.
Oh, you mean Mimi and
Josh?
I
mean, they were pretty dry, but it was just like. But it, you know, nothing happened. Even their social media afterwards, they didn't do anything. There was just
no, because I don't think they liked each other like that. You know what I mean? They just won together, and we got behind them, We got the win, and that was it.
I'm actually even trying to think. Whose photo shoot? Like, what winner couple had a photo shoot that was just like insane? And I'm trying to think, and I don't remember. I don't remember anybody.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Who?
I feel like there was definitely, but she didn't win. They didn't win. Like, I don't think it's usually the win. It's more the most popular or the fan favorites. Like, because definitely, again, season 5, like Molly May. Oh, I think like actually Amber and Ekin Su, when they came out, it was like, because Amber wasn't she the first to get £1 million deal? I think when she came out, and then Ekin Su done bits afterwards as well. Like she done, and that was like 2 years. Was that 2 years later or 1 year later? I can't remember. But them two, they had a frenzy about them. Obviously, Molly May, probably the most successful.
Yeah, she's the most.
Star. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think them really. Molly, who just literally split up with Zach, she got special treatment.
Oh gosh.
But that was all forced, it seemed.
Tasha did well, didn't she? Tasha was.
Tasha did well.
Oh, Tasha, yeah. Tasha,
yeah, she did actually. But I feel like she was, I guess a little bit like Molly May. She was like already doing content creation bits. You know what I mean? So she kind of just slid in that really well, actually.
Who out of USA do you think by far will have the best photo if they win? Just looking at couples.
Olandria. Hands down. Olandria is like the angles. Olandria can straight up do editorial. Like, it's just not even a fit, like, honestly.
To be honest, I would say either Olandria or Shelly, because I'm like, Shelly's Instagram is nuts. Like, she's stunning. Like, it takes my breath away. So I think those two would probably, their photo shoots will be insane.
Yeah, definitely. Look at the socials; they're amazing. Like, especially Shelly. She already is a high-end editorial, I would say.
Yeah.
She's got more of a cute look. I think Olandria's got
look, honestly, like
even Amaya.
Crazy good.
Amaya will photograph well. I think she just needs to.
She needs a good stylist, and I hope the wardrobe is impeccable. That's the thing, is the wardrobe for me. Like, they shouldn't put these girls in nothing but something great. Because I don't remember Serena and Cordell's, to be honest. I don't know if I saw it.
Oh, I definitely saw a couple of I think we done a post about it, actually. Yeah, we saw a couple of like shoots that they done, like pretty amazing ones. But I can't remember.
Because the outfits on UK are not. I haven't seen a single outfit.
Oh, Jordan said India.
India has done well, but it's not like, so like you would think, given her like her fan love, that she would be doing better than she is.
But
she is still co-hosting like things with Amy. Do you know what I mean? They're not allowing her to stand on her own, and it's really annoying. It's actually really annoying.
Yeah.
I feel like the UK is really doing her a disservice. Like, the girl is stunning. She's actually got like a great presence as well. She's a natural. They should be natural for superstardom. That's what they should be doing, but they're really not. And I think like we're seeing a lot of her in the Love Island world, because that is it's safer. Do you know what I mean? And she's more likely to get consistent work.
Well, the thing is, I was watching the show that she's on with Amy, and I was thinking to myself, so what, after a while they may change the presenters over and stuff, You know, what would India do? And the other question that I had in my mind, it was a bit random really, but I was just thinking, why is it that Amy dominates so much in that show?
Right.
Even when they're on After Sun, she's always, I mean, she's so pushy. I mean, I remember when I first started to watch those, what is it called? The podcast that they do. I can't remember what it's called.
Is it like the morning after? I think it's the morning after.
Yeah, and like last year I was watching those, and in the comments there were so many people who were writing in the comments that Amy was talking over India or dominating the conversation so much, as if it's her show and she was just trying, you know, when somebody's actively trying to push someone else out, and it was just so evident. And I just think that, you know, they never allow India to just present on her own with a guest and then Amy be the next day. Why does she always have to be a support, as though she can't do it herself, when it's obvious that she can hold her own?
But this is the thing, but why is there two hosts anyway? Like that doesn't need to be a thing. And then on After Sun, if you notice, when they have Amy, she gets to sit down and interview someone. And when they have India, she just asks the audiences questions. So it's just like the way that they're positioning them is different. And it's, again, it's just out of order. You can't really say, but you can see that Amy is very hungry, though. Do you know what I mean? And I think that India's a little bit more laid back with it. But I feel like being a black girl in the UK, you can easily go into that mode, because there's probably so much disappointment. There's so much stuff going on behind the scenes, and passive aggression, and you know, all this kind of stuff that she's probably having to fight, kind of, but at the same time trying to not burn bridges, right? And mix. So
exactly. And the thing is, though, the fact that you can see it, Sade, I can see it. We both can, like, we can see what's happening. She doesn't even have to say anything, but we know because we've experienced those things ourselves. And you know, because I'm watching, and even this morning I was watching, and I was just it was like there was like her light was being dimmed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she leaves, but I just hope that she has something to go to. Like, I want to know what the next thing is.
Yeah, because she was doing campaigns for Boots when she came out of the island, and other campaigns as well. Then she went into this Love Island, doing the podcast, and she was doing it with a guy. I can't remember who the guy is.
It's not Jamie. What's his name? Yeah, but I know you're talking about. He is now. So this is what I'm saying. His trajectory, because he was in Made in Chelsea, then he started doing this. Then he was obviously on After Sun as well, and now he's doing I'm a Celebrity. So you can see his path, right? I'm a Celebrity is huge as well. But where's India's path? Where is she going to next? Like, do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, man. They're not. It doesn't feel like they're nurturing this girl.
Yeah, well, that's down to her management, though, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go off.
Yes.
It's been lovely chatting with you, ladies.
It is time.
Let's see what tomorrow's episode brings.
Yeah. A few more days left now. Jesus. And thank you, guys. Thank you, Erin. Thank you, Crispy Bacon.
Bye, Waving Cat. Bye, Crispy.
Appreciate you
Good
guys.
night, everyone. Good
Thank
day.
you, Sade.
Oh, welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, appreciate you all. Guys, please thank the ladies for joining me today. I hope everybody has enjoyed this this has probably been one of my favorite shows today, actually. But so thank you for staying with me to the end. You know, I love you the most when you do that. Please like this video as well if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a live or a video as well. Share with like-minded people. And if you're a replay gang, let me know in the comments. Okay? Cool. Have a good night, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.